All right, I'm going live on 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, well, we are back, huh? Live from my garage. It is Friday Night Magic with guest stars, me, and for some reason, Doflamingo is here too. I don't know why I have these in my garage, but I do. Oh, what does he do? What does he say? He just ho 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 ho, right? He's a ho hoer. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I've just only read the manga. I haven't seen the animation. It's on my bucket list though, but I don't want to run out of material, One Piece material. What we're going to do today is, well, it's Friday night, so everyone knows that it's Friday night magic time in America. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully, if there's someone out there that couldn't attend a local game store, maybe we can spend it together here virtually with Arena. I think I'm gonna actually, let me look at the daily. I don't want to get too far into myself. Blue or red spells. I'm pretty sure. Oh, my jump in is white and green. Well, no matter, because I was wanting to play a different deck. Honestly, I'm gonna resign. I didn't play too much of this deck, and the reason for it is it's way too linear. It's not as exciting as Manifesting Dread. Squirrels, I told a pretty decent squirrel story yesterday. I'm not sure if it was appreciated because it was the tail end of the stream. I was pretty tired, so I didn't say it with the right oomph, I don't think. This is black and green. I like green a lot. However, it doesn't have this is blue and red, which is literally my dailies. So I think this is calling my name. However, squirrels, near and dear to my heart because I just like squirrels. However, I'm taking elementals. I might get that fancy elementals that's wreaking havoc in standard. And indeed me, drawing, I've already done that. Is there a card in the drawing pack that I want? I don't think so. So goblin negotiation deals X damage to target creature. Create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to the amount of XX damage dealt this way. Wrecked. Destroy target vehicle. Crash and burn. All right, so this is it's the Aether Drift. And what is this one? It's Jumpstart. Jumpstart? No, Foundations. The star is Foundations. Do I want red or do I want blue? That's a tough choice. I think I'm gonna do goblins because I've already did the drawing pack. So I'm gonna do goblins this time to kind of shake things up a little bit, make it more exciting. And ain't that just something that you should do in life in general? And now, before I begin, I'm gonna take a little bit of a swig of a fizzy drink to get me in the zone for my first game with this deck. A beautiful combination of the lands here. I do like Izzet. I got the Flame Raider. I know that card. Convoke, the owner of target non-land permanent puts this into their library, second from the top or to the... That's interesting. I have 1 creature and 2 spells. I think I got a free mulligan this. I only have red. I can pay for this, but I can't pay for Sunnerflock. But Sunnerflock has gotten my goat in standard a time or two. Whoa, it's Raimi. Early Raimi and early me. It's early me. And look at this, Raimi. Brand new deck. It's like, new deck. Who is this? Hopefully, Raimi, you've been having a terrific day. And I am a bit early. But I hope this is foreshadowing for future events. I would love to start streaming earlier and longer. I mentioned briefly yesterday that it's an enchantment. I might as well play it. I mentioned that I'm switching up my entire life routine. I am now streaming, then working out to hopefully have as much energy as possible for my streams. I've done it once before and then 2 off days. I didn't work out yesterday. Shame on me, but it is what it is. I am going to work out today. I think I have plenty of energy and there's no excuses. Absolutely none. Flaring Cinder is hitting the field. I love how most of these elementals look. When this creature enters and whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Feed the Flames, deal 5 damage to target creature. If the creature would die this turn, exile it instead. I have 3 mana. I have 4 mana. This is a 6 mana, so 3, 5. I don't really... Man, that's actually... Oh, brother. Already hitting me with the tough ones, eh? Already hitting me with the tough ones. So that's 4. I have 4. So I have a... Thunderflock, man. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest of value among elementals you control. Interessante. Okay. Submit 1. I think that was the correct option. Evolving Wilds. Okay. I feel good about choosing the mountain in this situation. New deck? What kind of deck? It is a new deck. Lee, welcome back, Lee. Hopefully you're having a great Friday, my friend. This is Elemental package with Goblins. Elementals and Goblins. I'm still doing Jump In. I feel like Jump In is going to be great for me getting into, progressing in my combat stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to help me be a better combateer. I have 3. I could play this. What can I do? Seer deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. It's a 1/1. Probably wait until something bigger comes out. So with that in mind, or I could do 4 with the blue. Or I could do this. Yeah, I'll wait on the Feed and Flames. I'll play Evolving Wilds. Now, do I attack and risk being got by a couple chumpers? Probably not. I think the better players out there would say and agree, choose when you can, choose when you make the trades. So hopefully that's a sign I'm getting better. Hopefully that's a sign I'm getting better at combat, but it's a long process, a long road to hoe, and I'm just at the first fork in the road. Weft Blade Enhancer. All right, this is nice. When this creature enters, put a ooh. Hopefully he chooses these 2. That would be nice. Choose these 2. Do it. You know you want. They are. He is. Perfect. See ya. Don't want to be ya. Tempo, my good friends. Tempo. Resolve. I'm letting that resolve. He doesn't know. He's assuming that it was an Evolving Wilds trigger, but he's just assuming. That is getting bigger. What does it say? Create a token that's a copy of target artifact or enchantment you control, except as legendary, activate only as a sorcery. Scary, scary. That's an 8. It needs to be 12, though. Pass. I need a little bit of fizzy drink to calm my nerves. Oh, that sucks. Well, I dealt with it for 1 turn. My turn. Do this. He's tapped out, so at least I can attack. Let's not make a silly mistake and choose Island. Now I have 2 islands. Where X is the greatest I still don't have any elementals. That could be a spot of bother. That could be a spot of bother. Let's see here. I guess I just attack, eh? Let's hope I draw an elemental soon. I do have a couple turns of removal, so at least I will survive knowing that. Having that as an idea in my head. When the enchantment exiles, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until this. Okay, I can deal with that. This is an artifact, right? Oh, it's an enchantment. That is super annoying. That is super annoying. I can't do anything about that. That makes my chances in this game a little bit harder. Jeez. Us. Oh, what? Thunderflock is so expensive. I should... Oh, man. I feel a little silly now. Station. Pass. Okay. I think nothing. I think nothing. Damn. I should have... I regret that. Alright, this game is not looking good now, but... Take advantage when the advantage presents itself is a lesson I'm taking away from this. When this creature enters or dies, create a treasure token. Treasure token for you. They have this now. They can do this again, but I have nothing to target. So, big brain there. Huge brain. Is any of these worth it? Tap another target creature. This ability costs 2 less to activate if you control a creature with +1/+1 counter on it. Not really worth it. yet. I don't think. Maybe it is. If I draw anything other than an instant or sorcery, I'm going to play it next turn. So I'm probably not going to want to hold up that much more mana. Okay, I'm okay with that decision. A creature? Damn, man, this deck is full of instants. Or I'm just drawing very poorly. Create 2/1/1 red goblin creature tokens. So it is creatures. And that would leave me with how much mana left? 2. I have 5. This is 3, so I have 2. Okay, let's just pay this intelligently. I guess it doesn't. First strike. Okay, I could probably kill something with that, actually, now I'm thinking about it. So 2 islands is what I'll tap with. Create 2 little goblins. They're surely going to attack with everything. Then I can sneak this out, give myself first strike, and kill something. And he's not going to expect it. I really doubt he'll expect that. Because I certainly wouldn't. Which isn't saying much, granted. It's not saying much. But I don't think he's going to... Oh, wait a second. Someone told me if I click this enough, I'm going to get a mate. Did I get the mate? When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white human. Okay, resolve. I killed the cabbages. My cabbages! Resolve. Okay, he probably thinks I have something, but I don't think he understands the magnitude of what I do have. Enters or dies. Alright, he'll get a freaking treasure from it, so maybe it's not worth it yet to play this. Would you guys block? I mean, I'll probably have to get rid of it eventually. Is now the time? This is... Okay, I'm just going to do it. Because I think I've lost tempo way too much this game, so it's going to be an uphill battle. Regardless... So have a treasure. My gift to you for being a good sport. And I could... That is just so annoying. Let's do this, but we're still surviving. Now we're tied. It's a tie game. It's indeed a tied game. I will no attacks. Because who knows what's lying wait? What's in that box back there? Can I have it? Are you talking about those boxes right here? Dan Brady also. Dan Brady, thanks for being here. Sorry I missed your chat. I was focusing because I've already made some stupid decisions in this game. However, that box, the top box, there is a 240Z trim piece basically. The thing under it, I don't know what's in the thing under it. However, the thing under the box is a dashboard for a 240SX, and the box under the dashboard is a dashboard for a 240Z. Okay, now these some big ass things, man. This is getting a little scary. You can actually, it's funny, if you want, no, it's not a 240, it's a 260Z, that big box right there. Is a 260Z dash. And if you want the 260Z dashboard, you can actually have it for free. No problem. I'm not going to block because I want my goblins in case I don't draw anything else. Also, Dan Brady, I see you're in the vertical stream. If you prefer horizontal, I'm also streaming horizontally on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Okay. My mana is definitely going to creatures if I draw a creature. So I'm going to kill his biggest thing while he's tapped out. My mana is going to be spent on this creature right here. When this creature enters target, creature gains flying until end of turn. Basic land cycling. Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to play it for flying. We're going to give my little goblin feller flying, but he has reach. So it really doesn't matter, but we have to do it, so we're going to do it. he can block with one of those things, so I'm not going to attack any longer. But next turn, I can play Thunderflock, and the game will change. Finally. Finally. But he does have another flyer, but I pretty much... He didn't attack. Wow. Wow. When this creature enters, if you cast it, return all non-elemental creatures to their owner's hand. So I'm going to lose a goblin or two, but he's going to lose everything, and he has no freaking... Oh my gosh, this is really going to change the game, and I am here for it, baby. I gotta sleep. Good luck with streaming. And Dan Brady, if you want to take me up on that dash, the reason why I'm in the garage is because I'm moving. So if you actually want the dash, let me know. It's all yours, buddy. But I appreciate you hanging out as long as you did. Have a great night's sleep, my friend. Have a wonderful night's sleep. Let's see. Well, it won't kill me. He does have two things. I do know what one of his cards is. Do I attack here? I think I do. I think I do attack here. He let it go through, so he was scared of what was in my hand. He was scared of what was in my hand. That's good. I still know... Well, he could have drawn the land. He's going to get a token back. That's fine. I have two big things in the air that he's going to have to start blocking eventually. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may build an element, island, or mountain card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom. Okay. My Thunderflock got. But it did what it needed to do. And maybe I'll draw a card that I can do something about this. Potentially. Steam Vents. Whoa. I pulled the freaking good card out of Jump In. That's pretty sweet. But let's do this first. Seems like a good thing to do. I get another elemental, a wizard this time. It's a wizard, Harry. I'm going to pay 2 life, even though I'm low. And then I'll cast it. And then I will attack for 3 now that I have a couple blocker. Wait, this is my only... Oh, no, it's Reacher. All right, I got a couple blockers. I'm good to go, baby. I can't believe how much this game shifted. I was losing hope, but then I focused. Sometimes that's all you got to do is focus. And I destroyed a cabbage cart because one of you guys told me to. And I think that earned me a cabbage mate. And now it's 4 damage in the air. That sucks, the big one. I should have read that card beforehand. He's destroying my thing. That's okay. I could draw anything. I kind of forgot that I get +1/+0. I kind of forgot about that. That's fine. I'm down to 2. Now I really need to draw something in the air, and I did not. Literally lost. Literally, I couldn't have lost in... Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Well, the good news about that is I didn't get super down. I could have spiraled there because of early stupidness. However, I kept in it, and I came back just a little bit, but he had the flying answer. Maybe I should have waited a bit longer to not take that 2 damage from Steam Vents, but I felt like I had to make up tempo. So let's try it again. So far, so good. I got Steam Vents. I'm liking the elementals. The goblins doesn't do very well in this matchup, and I kind of forgot I played that enchantment early on, so the goblins were a little bit more effective than before. A lot of red cards. Got an early Flame Braider. Feeling good about this. No turn 1 play, so I'll play Evolving Wilds turn 1. And then hit the next icon. End turn. Hold it up. Jado and a bunch of 9s. All right, this is a mirror match of sorts. Because he's also playing goblins. Whenever this creature attacks, you may pay red. If you do, target creature can't block this turn. That's pretty cool. I may draw that soon. All my cards are red, but maybe should I get a blue? They're all 1 pips. So I'm going to get a blue. Oh, I'm glad I did. Because that's just going to open up my options. Or at least that's what I think. And now I can add a bunch of mana. Okay. I didn't have any tempo last game, but this game, a lot of tempo. If this survives, of course. Red and black have a lot of ways to remove my things. So I'm not entirely hopeful. But I do have a little bit of hope because he's taken a little bit of time to think about his decisions here. Perfect. Perfect, actually. I survive. When this creature enters, target creature gains flying until end of turn. Awesome. Combination of Urico. Spend this mana only to cast elemental spells. This is elemental. I'm going to have 3. That needs 5. So I can tap this for 2. Oh, I have an idea. Wait a second. How does this work again? How does this work again? Well, let's see what happens. I'm going to attack with it. Do I want to attack with it or do I play it safer? Well, I kind of want to learn how this works. So all attacks. 1 attacks. Oh, it taps before I can do anything. Next. Damn. That's okay. Oh, it's tapped. Oh, it's because of land cycling. I thought if I attacked with it, I could respond, then tap it, and the attack will still go through. I thought it worked like that, but apparently not. Okay, 2 damage, that's fine. End turn. Next turn I'll do it, but this turn I'll probably kill something if things get out of hand early. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. Good for you. Pass. 2 attacks. Can't block. Pay it. Make me feel better. Pay it. It would need vigilance to attack and not tap. I see. Well, I was thinking that because someone was telling me that I think it was just probably mana abilities. Where you could because I had an Owl's Tricks or something in my last jump-in deck. And you could block and then pay the mana to draw a card. And it would still block or something like that. But apparently it doesn't work with tappers. Does that make sense? Also, Real Sick Duck, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're a patient fellow and enjoy watching someone get into the game of Magic. All right, he has 2 mana to pay. Is it worth it? Or I'm just going to take 3. I'm just gonna take 3. I think this is gonna be better late game because 5 is a lot. Target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's fine. That's fine. Josh is back. Yo, what's up, Josh? Okay, another land. I'll probably do this now. Wait, what is this again? Okay, I have a lot of removal now. But I think I'm gonna play this tapped, gain a life, because I'm gonna do this, and then 1 red, and then 1 blue, and then play this for its creature cost. Have a 3/5 beat stick. Make this out flying. Doesn't matter, and that's all I can do. That's pretty good. A 3/5 in this early of a game. Not much. We have all gathered here for the Magic again. Welcome, everybody. Josh and Stranger entering the chat back to back. Hope your guys' Friday is going well. If you didn't attend a local game store today for Friday Night Magic, we're having it right here, right now, with us, virtually. And ain't that a laugh? I can't block because of this stupid little guy, but that's fine. My day's been going pretty good, not gonna lie. I've had a pretty good 24 hours. The good news is this. My house is now under contract to be sold. My house is under contract to be sold, so that means I don't have to have any more tours. No more open houses. That means I got a hair in my mouth. That means that is annoying, one. But I have so much more free time. And I won't be so dog-tired like I was yesterday. It's just overall a great thing. Overall a great thing. So that's the good news that has happened to me recently. Okay. I'm going to attack with my flyer. and then hold up all my manas and deal with a lot of problems this coming turn, I think. End turn. I just had a crazy win streak in Brawl? Hell yeah, Josh. What deck are you playing again? Pass? I'm giving him some information that I actually do have things that I have stuff to do. You may pay red if you do. Target creature can't block this turn. What if I kill it now? Okay, well that changes things of what I wanted to do. Well, goddamn. Feed the flames deal 5 damage target creature if that. Okay. I will do this on the Death Toucher. See if that goes off. Wait, he didn't pay the red. I could have done this on him. All right, that was a mistake. I could have done 2 things instead of 1 thing. I thought that it would still happen if I killed it. And now he might be giving it, I don't know, some sort of red-black hexproof. Do they have that in Jump In or in these colors? I'm not sure. Oh, are these elementals? No, they're not. But I might as well, because that's fun. Resolve. I don't know why me killing his creature made him jump to that conclusion, but I'll now be taking 4 damage every turn, and he'll be taking 3 damage, but I do have ways to kill 2 of those next turn. 2 of those next turn. I'm down to 7, so this deck kind of sucks. But maybe it's me who sucks and not the deck. Maybe it's just me. It's probably just me, because I don't know. There's still a chance. Ooh, that's a great card to draw. That is a great card to draw. I kind of want to do this before combat. That leaves me with 3. Okay, I can still kill the Strongbox Raider. That's cool. Only... that was a big whiff. That was a humongous whiff. 2, 3, 4... What is this? Hexproof, okay. No haste. So I'm just gonna have to deal with 4 damage. I'll kill this. When do I kill it, though? Shoot. This Frenzied Goblin is actually kind of freaking annoying. Well, while he's tapped out, now is the time. Submit 0. I don't have to. Now's the time, so we can't respond. And I think in this case, I'm gonna say no attacks and block. Is that correct thing to do? Because he can tap one of them down. Yeah, it only says you may pay red if you do. Target creature can't block. So I'm assuming he can't do that multiple times, but I'm not sure. It would still happen, FYI, even if you killed the goblin. An adjacent human. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, I know what you're referring to. That's what I thought would have happened. That's why I targeted the other one. However, the reason why I second guessed myself was because the red wasn't tapped. So I was like, wait, could I have circumvented it because the red wasn't tapped yet? But I was like pretty sure, and then I was less sure. So thank you so much for confirming. Also, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you're a patient person and enjoy watching people try to learn this beautiful game. I definitely want to try to kill that stupid thing. Very annoying thing. So if this happens, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy. Oh, he can get a +1/+1 counter, so he's not going to die. Oh, he sacrifices it. I'm at 6, 3, 4. Okay, I'm still alive. But now I have to play very close to the belt here. Is this a creature? Ooh, that helps. That helps a lot. So he can attack with 3 things. We both have a card in hand. And I actually wouldn't mind this dying. So I will hold up all blockers. I think I'm playing combat this game fairly well. Interested to hear your guys' thoughts on this. So no attacks. End turn. Probably going to block the first striker with my sure strike. Sentinel probably. Probably. 07. Cosmic Fool, this is the second time you've said 07 to me, and I still don't know what it means. When another creature you control dies, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, Garna deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's annoying. That's pretty bad when I'm at 2 freaking live. That's pretty darn bad. Not going to lie. But they have 2 mana. They're sacrificing this, and I see. The stream has started so poorly. I'm 0-2. Standard elemental decks dominate the Pro Tour. I noticed that because I watched some of the Pro Tour. I didn't watch much of it. However, I picked elementals because of my daily quest, believe it or not. I wanted to pick squirrels. I believe you were dead next turn. I was 100% dead next turn. You were correct. I should have seen it. You were at 0 if opponents just sacrificed the other 2 creatures. You guys were correct. You saw that before I did. You guys are better players than me, obviously, but I appreciate you guys being here and letting me know that. Helping me out. I really don't like this deck so far, but I did get some cool cards. I got a Steam Vents. And I got a Sunderflock, which could change the course of this game completely if I have a chance to play it. But there's so many instants. Not enough creatures, methinks. But maybe I should be mulliganing more. Maybe that's my problem, is mulliganing. Mulliganing. Alright, still no blue. That sucks. But I could get a blue right here, right now. Let's hope for that. Come on, blue. Come on, I land. You've got to be shitting me right now, Mike. But this is kind of a blue. Because the Sunderflock is a blue. And it's an elemental blue. So Flame Raider it is. That stymies me a little bit less. Cosmic Fool says smiley face. Then he says, oh... backslash, or is that /? Then 07, then O backslash. I'm going to look that up, Cosmic Fool, and you'll no longer have a joke I'm not privy to. And so, I'm going to look it up. Cephalid, Ink Mage. Next turn, I'm out. Oh, I'm out of freaking lands. But I have this. I can pay this. Then I'll have 3 mana. And is this an elemental? It is. So I can play 2 creatures next turn. So many things I could do, actually. I think this is definitely the correct thing to do. This creature can't be blocked as long as there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard. It has Summoning Sickness, so I couldn't have done it this turn. And that should have been obvious to me because I knew that. But I won't attack because I'd rather be able to block than deal 1 damage. Good. I could explain, but it's a lot more fun not to. I think I could tell. I could tell Cosmic Fool. Could tell. I would do it right now, but I feel like the way I'm playing, I don't want to give myself more things to focus on. I don't want to lose 3 games in a row. 2 games, that could happen. 3 games, that's a skill issue, and that would feel bad. What is this thing? I've seen this thing before, but I don't know what it is. Whenever you sacrifice another creature or artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Okay, no way, no sack outlet that I can see. Lock in. All right, gotta lock in. Trying to lock in. Playing a new deck for the Cosmic Fool. Why did confetti just shoot at me? Did I miss something? Ooh, it enters tap though, but that's cool still. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. I have 3 mana, so should I play my 3 mana thing? Well, actually, I think I'm gonna do this because I want to play Thunderflock and lose as little as possible to it. I think so. And I'll just destroy something with this. Or this. Or I could create... Nope, that's for follow-up. That's for after Thunderflock. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6. So I can do that next turn. I'm going to still hold up the blockers. Because I think that's what a smart Magic the Gathering player would do. I think that's what the chat would do. Man, MTG tubers be putting songs in my head. Am I considered one of those? I feel like I'm just a guy. But you know what's funny about that song? So let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. I've only watched that movie once, and I was in the 3rd grade. And for some reason, the song has stuck with me ever since. It kind of annoys me that my mental bandwidth is being taken up. My precious gigabytes of storage up there is being taken up by a Mulan song. God dang. But it is what it is. There's definitely worse things to have mental bandwidth taken up. When this creature enters until end of turn, another target creature you control gets +2/+0 and gains whenever this creature dies. Okay. That's a big problem. A huge problem. A 4 or 5 in this economy? I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Well. I could kill it right now. And then kill that later. But I want to... Ooh. I'm not killing it. I just remembered Thunderflock. I'm going to make him pay his mana for his creatures twice. He's going to have to pay 5, 7, 10 mana to rebuild this board. Many turns is going to go by. And then I'm just going to kill it. Kill the creature in response to the trigger. Real sick duck. That's probably the correct thing to do, but I think I like this idea better. Just because it's more fun. It brings me more joy. But I'm not doubting that what you're saying, real sick dude, is the better option. Not doubting that in the slightest. But check this out. Boom. See ya. Smell you later. You suck. 2 damage, and I get to attack. Now, use the mana again. And now next turn. I feel like a villain right now. This is my villain arc. Oh, it's so good. So sweet. Is this an artifact? It's an artifact. Which one's useless? When this creature dies, I'm assuming sacrifices count as dies. Draw me that card, baby. I'm just too good at the game right now. You just can't stop this. Okay. I don't even need to kill anything at the moment. Let's just... Whenever a creature you control enters, this gem deals 1 damage to each opponent. Perfect. I'm going to play this first. He only has 1 swamp. I'm going to create 2 1/1 red goblin creatures. Deal 2 damage to his face. 2 blockers in case he plays something hasty. Deal a lot of damage here. All right, the losing streak has ended. We are now good Magic the Gathering players once again. All right, that was unnecessary, okay? Now, I don't appreciate that. You're getting smoked right now. You're getting smoked, so I'll allow it. What is this? Man, this deck has way too many... I still don't like this deck, to be honest with you. However, I am starting to enjoy it once again. I'm going to play that... Actually, no. I'm going to deal damage. Actually, what am I going to do? I have 5 mana. And I can play this. So I can play this. So if he blocks me... 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage. 6 damage. Let's see. Well, let's just see what happens. No point in guessing what's going to happen when I can just find out. He's tapped out, so whatever does happen is indeed going to happen. Okay, well, I don't want that to die. damn. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have killed it beforehand. I think I missequenced that, and I think there was a way around it. That doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great that that happened. But it is what it is. I'm going to do this because I have a feeling I will want to kill an artifact later on. I wish that goes through, but I know it doesn't. So we're just going to do that. Put him down to a paltry 5. Then we'll play another creature. And I don't think I have to be afraid of sweepers. Hopefully not. The other mode on the Goblin Surprise would have left him at 2 life. Oh, that's another good point, huh? You're talking about the one I played for 2 goblins? I missed it. I wanted to view the battlefield to read it again, so that was also a mistake. Okay. I need to lock in because I should have killed that creature before doing anything else. And I would have had game that turn, but of course, my cabbages! I finally have a mate! I finally have a mate! This place is worse than Omashu. Does your appetite for destruction know no bounds? You've destroyed my cabbage cart countless times. The only thing I can think to satisfy your hunger is this. My most precious stock, the most perfect vegetable in all the land, my most prized possession, my final cabbage. Let's go, baby. Set to the ball. I finally have a mate. I've wanted a mate for more than 3 weeks now, guys. It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand I didn't have one before now. All right, I got a Wickerfolk Thresher. I kind of want to play this. Do I want to resign and play a different deck? I'm kind of in the mood to play a myriad of decks right now. A mate? Yeah, a mate. A cabbage mate. A cabbage can be a good mate, just like a rock. If you paint a face on it, I could draw a face on my mate. I'm gonna resign. I want to play a different deck. That deck wasn't doing nothing for me. It wasn't enticing me. Squirrels again. I've already done cats. Greenhouse. This creature enters with X 1/1 counters on it. When this creature leaves the battlefield, put it counters on target creature Warp X. Ooh. Ooh. I did tell a squirrel story though. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each other squirrel and or food you control. When another squirrel or food you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. I feel like I like squirrels, but I feel like Edge of Eternities is kind of cool. Insect type things aren't really my jammy. So maybe I'd be doing this. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. This has black in it. I'm not a fan of black. Let's do this. Let's do the aliens. Okay, they frogs. The whole point of me doing more jump in is because I found a wonderfully awesome, fun-looking standard deck that rotated out. However, the core principle is frog blinking stuff. So I really wanted to get a frog pack, and I did, baby. So that's actually great news. The stream is really turning around, guys. My luck is really turning around. Stolarak, the Virtuous, versus Yubei, Initiate. Initiate doesn't make a lot of sense there. However, green, a very green hand, a very low-costing green hand. So we're going to keep that. And we're going to play target creature gets +1/+3. It's a frog druid. When another creature you control leaves the battlefield without dying, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Each creature you control plus. So leaves the field, put a plus. So I play this first, then warp this in turn 2. On turn 3, I should say. So let's do that. Let's do that. Warp. I can't. Warping that would be a little silly. So I have warping. So I gotta play this first. Use the warp to my advantage. Then I can double up on the triggers. Why not claim the card you won? I thought I did claim it. Do I have to click on it again? I saw it. It was like a Witcher card. I have to claim it again? Have I been throwing away cards for the past few days playing jump in? Did I make a grave mistake? Because if so, that's pretty embarrassing. All right, step 1 to my master plan is the 3-tree scribe. Naruto! Whenever I see frogs doing their hoppy thing, I obviously think of Naruto. Don't know about you guys, but that's what I think of. I really have to deal with this absolute fucking buffoon in jump into. That is really annoying. That is actually crazy annoying. Okay, let's see what these do. When this creature enters exile with one other target creature you control, return to the battlefield. Okay, ward 1. Other frogs you control have ward 1. When this creature enters, target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. Whenever this creature deals combat damage this turn, you may exile it. Man, the fact that it's a 3 is so annoying too. Huh. Maybe I give myself ward. I mean, that literally just straight up changes the fucking game, especially in jump in, when there's way less things that you could potentially do to it. This card is so stupid. Oh, they should make it known. Oh, man, that is so annoying. Can't be blocked this turn, right? So I guess I'll just do my 2 damage. Get it in while I can. No point in doing that, right? When this creature or another creature you control leaves the battlefield without dying, put up... Oh, it does. Take action. All right, my synergies are starting. My synergies are starting. Maybe when this enters, target creature you control can't be blocked this one. When this creature deals combat damage this turn, you may exile it. If you do, return to the battlefield. Maybe... Which one would I rather get rid of? I mean, this thing is gonna... Shit! Alright, let's do this. And at least I can block it and get rid of the problem. You don't have to click anything, I just click off the screen. Okay, I claimed my card. It was... Okay, if this doesn't get rid of this problem, I'm gonna be mad. Slasher is a majorly stupid card. It honestly really makes me mad. Okay, maybe I double block. So this is something new I've never thought of doing before. If I double block, will both, even though they can only do 2 damage, will it death touch both of them? Let me read death touch. Any amount of damage a source with death touch. Okay, it's not dealing it. It's not dealing the damage, so certainly. And this will protect me. Do not double block. Do not double block. Damn, if Slasher lives, I'm gonna be so mad. And it's living. And it's living. But maybe my deck has an out. Whenever Clement or another creature you control, return up to 1 target creature you control with owner's hand. Frogs you control have... I don't want to play that yet. I want to play probably this. Well, I can warp some things out, can't I? So I can make this pretty big. At the end of the turn. So I do 1. I can put 3 counters on this. Interesting. What would be the better thing? Oh, I don't want that. But it is a 2-mana thing. But it has summoning sickness. So I think I'm gonna do this first. Actually, no, let's warp this out. And then that's gonna be... You've gotta be kidding me. I'm so effing tilted right now, it's not even funny. Okay, now I have to play this. God dang. Bring this back to my hand. Make this a 4/4. And then end turn. And then my Clement My Clementine is gonna have to pay for the sins of whoever designed this stupid ass card. And I have to do this too. Okay, well at least that deals with the problem for what, 2 turns? Okay, 2 turns. He's at 16, I'm still at 20 though. He's at 17, he has lifelink now. I get a tap lands for Ray. I have to put my 3 tree scribe back on the field. And I guess I didn't warp anything last turn, did I? I'm gonna warp this to at least get the value, because I have to play really fast in order to avoid this. Put a +1. Okay, put this. So this is actually gonna be pretty big. What does it do? It's already tapped. I can just... What does this do? Station? This is the first time I'm stationed anything. Boom. There, and it's going to go away anyways. So that's the right call. End turn. This is going to come back to me, then this is going to get more +1. Okay, even though I'm playing against this card and I hate that, this deck is super fun. I'm so glad I got frogs. I might just play this deck for the rest of the stream. Savior of the Small. At the beginning of your second main phase, this creature is tapped. Return target creature card with mana value. Oh my gosh. I got another land. So I can... I'm going to warp this first. When this creature enters, exile up to 1 other target creature you control. Return to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Interesting. Interesting. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. So X is equal to 5. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5. X is equal to 5. Auto pay. I really don't care. Station this with the 5/5, and then that's going to be a 9/10. He's probably going to leave this up because it's a Death Toucher. I don't care about these guys attacking at the moment. Okay, he could double block, kill my thing. I don't want that to happen. End turn, and then I get. There we go. Okay, I thought it was going to skip me. It's a 10/11. It's still tapped. That's fantastic. Station the warp. Come on, Uncle Iroh, you got this. Edward, welcome to the chat, my friend. Hopefully you're a patient fellow and like watching people struggle to get into the game. And I'm struggling mightily because of this stupid loser right there. I got a forest. I can do this again. 1, 4, 6. He cannot kill me any longer. When this creature enters, put +1/+1 counters on target creature. Each creature you control has trample. I can't do both of those things. However, I can play this, and then he can attack with that, but I have, okay. I like this. I like this very much. I'm not going to station again this turn, I don't think. This is going to grow bigger. Or do I do this? In case he has like battle tricks. No, let's just do that. Let's just do that. And then maybe no, it's not worth it. I'm gonna save that for next turn. I think I'm misplaying a little bit marginally, and that's enough. Screw you, you stupid okay, that's negative. I did win. I should just be happy with the win. I'm sorry for the negativity, guys, but I couldn't hate this card more. This card is ugly and dumb. He has no friends and definitely no ladies. I just got my GF to download the game today. Trust me, you can't be worse than her. That is a big congratulations. In fact, my Magic the Gathering career started with me buying the Avatar beginner box and making her play my girlfriend. And I've loved the game ever since. It has reminded me of OG Yu-Gi-Oh! The play style. I'm claiming my lead. I'm claiming my card. I get a Jeskai Monument. When this artifact enters, search your library for a basic island mountain. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. Not bad for a dad. Not bad for a dad. Are you new to the game too, Edward? Or have you been playing for a while? Is it like one of those things where you've been nagging her to play with you for a long time and she's now finally getting into your hobbies? If so, even bigger congratulations than I gave you before. Even bigger. But I'm loving this deck. I see some frogs in this hand and I'm a happy camper. But 2 lands. That's not going to cut it, methinks. It's not going to cut it, methinks. I probably want to mulligan this. However, this is a mana dork of sorts. However, it's no guarantee I draw land. It's not a guarantee that I draw land at all. So, free mulligan. 4 lands, 1 frog, and an insect. Not bad for a day. Sandstep Citadel. White, black, green. I don't have a turn 1 play, so I shall play a tapped lands. How do you like me now, eh? And this worked really... The insect portion of this deck kind of won the game for me last game. So I'm not mad at that. Would you like the 1v1? Yeah, we can definitely 1v1. For sure. If you want to 1v1 after this game, or at the end of the stream, saying end of the stream is kind of greedy of me and very presumptuous that you'll be around for that long. But I usually play my viewers at the end of the stream. That's what I did. I've done it a handful of times since I started streaming, and it's always a hoot and a half. I have no turn 2 play, so a tap lands it is. And I'm at 22. An insurmountable lead has been accrued. I'm a Twitch streamer, but I stream survival PvP games. MTG holds a special place in my heart. It's always been the game I unwind with after a stream. Wow. I've been playing since early 2000s when it was just first released cards. Damn, son! You've been around for a long time, so I appreciate your patience with me. I'm sure that you'll, if you stick around, of course, I'm sure there's going to be things I do that might trigger you because of how stupid they are, but hopefully you're a patient fellow. Whenever this creature blocks a creature with flying, this creature gets plus... Oh, wow. I don't think that's going to be happening very much against this deck, but +1/+1 creature, activate only as a sorcery. Let's get this on the board first. I like that. A 3/3, already hard to kill. You got a Discord server? I do, in fact. But I'm happy with it. And the reason why is because viewers asked me to make it, and it's not dead. Like, people are in there. There's like 20 or so people in there. There's some mods that have fancied it up a little bit for me, and there's a section there that is looking for game. And people like Stranger, I'm not sure if Stranger's still in the chat, he's usually always down for a game of Magic the Gathering. So if you ever want to play against some human peoples, that might be a good place to hang out, Edward. Edwardo. 2000s Unk, is this a new deck? Slay the Space Marine is back. It is. Well, it's jump in. So again, I gotta preface it with that. Don't get your hopes up too high. It's a jump in deck. It's frogs, the frog pack, and the insect pack. And so far, I have to tell you, I'm loving it. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. I'm loving it. Then return it to the battlefield under its control with a 1/1. Ooh, I can start doing the blinky stuff. And the blinky stuff is things I like. Me likey. Okay, I played that before combat. I fudged up. You're already getting to see how bad I am at the game. That habit is literally dying so freaking hard, my friends. Eventually, there will come a time where I will stop doing it. Okay, I will attack for 3 now. And it seems like he can do something about it. But he will take 3. That's what he can do about it. He was like, hold up. Let me think about it. All right, now you can hit me. That's what he said. New jump-in deck. Ew, humans. The Cosmic Fool is a robot. It is. It has been proven. Also, too, I should have looked at this. Eduardo, you are... Wait, is it Eduardo? Let me make sure I'm not... Eduardo. You are on the vertical stream. If you want more gameplay, less of my ugly mug, I'm multi-streaming horizontally on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So whatever strikes your fancy. If you like vertical, it's there for you. If you like horizontal, it is also there for you in many locales. Green is really good for a beginner, very basic playstyle. Play cards, make big shit, win. That's exactly what happened last game, Edit. That's exactly what happened last game, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, to say the least. All right, now I have 3, 5. Can't play this, but I can do this. And he got rid of my blinker, which is very rude of him. When a creature you control with the +1/+, okay, draw a card. When this creature enters, draw a card. Okay, I could do that. Well, let's start with that. I want to play more. You know, in this case, playing before combat, I think is justifiable. I think it's justifiable. Now I can do this, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, activate only the sorcery when a creature you control with +1. Okay. I think the correct move here is this. Return up to 1 target creature you control with lesser mana value. Oh! I'm pretty much the best player on God's green earth right now, because I'm about to freaking put this back into my hams, right into my ham bones, and then draw another card next turn. And that's going to feel sweet. It's going to feel real nice. Let's go, baby. Yo, any goblin deck? AXC 1442. Thank you so much for being here. I literally just got done playing a goblin deck. So I don't know if you can rewind on live in wherever you're watching from. I think probably YouTube. Yes, AXC is on YouTube. I think you can rewind, and that is the first deck I played on the stream was goblins. I didn't fancy it that much. In fact, I lost many games with it. However, I don't think it was because of the goblins. I think it was because it was paired up with elementals, and those two strats don't really pair up too well together. That being said, that's just me giving myself excuses, when in actuality what happened was I lost because I suck at the game. However, once again, thank you so much for being here. Green, black, you're able to get your big shit back from the graveyard for low cost. Green, white, you play big shit and then you enchant it to make bigger and have really good effects like flying. My first in real life deck I ever made was green. I'm goblins over here. Say the Space Marine is a goblin for my boy AXC. Forever goblins, damn, okay. Also, again, thank you so much for being here, AXC. Hopefully you're a patient fellow and enjoy watching people get into this lovely game. All right, all my cards are green. So yes, playing the islands in this case is the correct choice. Thank you, Auto Picker. Very nice of you. Draw a card. Boom. Boom. And it's a forest. More things. I have 4 mana to spend. What do I want to spend it on? This creature costs... Ooh. Ooh. A 5/7? Say less. Say less. You know what I'm saying? Say less. A creature spell, I can cast something bigger. I can do 2 creatures. Oh, I can draw a card again. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Bouncy bounce. What do frogs do besides ribbit? They hop on lily pads. Naruto! Oh, I can do it again too? No, I'm just gonna double this. Just double select this. Or do I do it again? At what point do I stop drawing cards? Okay, I'm doing it. Wait, no, that's... Oh, okay, I see what's happening. Oh, shite. Shite. Boom. I kind of got confused there. There we go. And I can do it again. Okay, lovely days in the neighborhood. And I think I could have attacked with Clement, then tapped him, and then protected him from the damage. So I misplayed there. I think that's how it works. I think that's how it works. I think I just messed up. And that would have been pretty sweet. Pretty nice. All right, this is a good blocker, so I'm not going to attack. I think the better player in me says not to attack. Remember, only draw cards when you can't contribute to the battlefield. Damn, Demto's Yummy's back. What's up, Demto's Yummy? Thank you for coming back. Back-to-back days. I appreciate the hell out of you. Lee, you're 100% right that those words of yours should have been ringing in my ear. However, I was just enamored by the bounce play. I was really enamored by the bounce play. Um, do I block here? This endures? I read endures somewhere. Oh, this endures. When this creature... man. Why is combat so difficult for me? Is because Yu-Gi-Oh! Ruined my brain. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has made me a stupid person. He's tapped out, so it would be a decent time to block. I'm going to block... What if he plays a flyer? What if he... Okay, no blocks. I can take 6. It's a friendly 6. It's a friendly 6. Now I have... Get this off the screen. Oh my gosh. 2, 4, 6. 7. I could warp this first. Do I have anything? This creature return up to... I don't have anything that benefits off my 1/1s. Okay. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it dies, draw a card. Is warping considered dying? Okay, let's... Target creature you control deals damage equal to twice its power to target creature. What? What? Alright, new plan. Plan A. Latch Whip. Predator. Oof. Submit. Okay. I know, I'm not going to do it this turn, Lee. I listened to you. Now, while he's tapped out, I'm getting rid of his humongous freaking thing. Thank goodness. And I can still do this. Okay, draw a card. Wait a second. Wait, it's not flash. Oh, shite. I gotta do it. I'm playing too slow. Okay, and now I can attack because I have blockers. Or do I? Nope, I still don't attack, I don't think. Now is not the time to attack. No, it's exiling. Attack. Damn it, Lee. Damn it. Damn it. All right, I'll get the hang of this. I don't think I've done anything disastrous yet. I haven't done a disastrous misplay. And the good news here is I have card advantage. He got rid of what? He got rid of Clement. How dare you? Clement was my buddy. He was my pal. We were going places together. I really would like to draw something that benefits from the +1/+1s. Just no. Okay, Lee was responding to my question about warp, so it does not die. It exiles. Okay, that was obvious if I read the effect probably, but you just never know. You choose a non-land card from it. Oh, I love getting hand ripped. Love it. Very fair Magic the Gathering. Screw you. Honestly, screw you. Dravel, I hate your guts. You're not a good person. Edward says, yes, it's always time to attack. Damn. Well, you guys say that, but every time I attack, I end up paying the price in a not so nice way. But maybe you're right. Maybe I should attack. 4/4, 5/7. I can still block like the Dickens here, and he's not attacking. That's cool. Whenever this creature enters, exile up to one other target creature you control. Return to the battlefield under control at the beginning of the next end step. What do I? Is when return up to one target, I could draw a card again. That would be cool. Do I do that? It's fine. I can start attacking willy nilly. Yeah. Okay, I'm doing it. That's like the best choice to blink. So we're doing that first and foremost. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Activate only as a sorcery, so I can play that post combat. 3/7. He could kill this, but he will take up a lot of things. And then I could attack with this. He could block that. So I know you guys said to attack, but I don't want to. I don't know. I feel like if he blocked that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it wouldn't have been worth it. Whereas this guarantees he blocks. I felt like it was a guaranteed anyways. And now my board state gets bigger. And now if he attacks, I can double block if need be, drawing a card. What does it say? Target creature you get control gets +1/+0, gains vigilance until the end of turn. It deals damage equal to the power target creature an opponent controls. Okay, we're golden. We have so much card advantage. Create an XX white spirit creature token where X is the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Ooh, that could be a 4/4 right now. So let's try to get rid of whatever is the biggest thing next turn. Cheers. Discard is fine long as the people hurry the hell up about it. No, I disagree with you. Even if they play fast as lightning, just Jack be nimble and quick, I still would hate their guts. I think it's stupid, I think it's lame, and I think you have to have a personality of a potato to do it to me. You can do it to others, but doing it to me feels the worst. All right, now this diplomatic relations is less cool because he has one of them right there. You know what I'm saying? If you cast it when you do return, okay, it's already had the effect. I'm golden there, but I can get rid of the one of the 4/4s. Sacrifice another creature. This creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Okay, I'm not going to target that with anything unless he's tapped out. DJ's back. What's up, DJ? You have been sorely missed. Check this out. I'm playing a frog deck. I wanted to play the frog deck when I started jumping, and I'm doing it, and I'm having a hell of a time. I once played against a deck that ran 10 copies of Aggressive Negotiations in Limited. Did I run into that? Oh, I did. Okay, well, that person has no friends. So even though you were irritated for that moment, he's probably in a constant state of irritation. So there's that. Whenever this creature attacks, if another creature entered the battlefield under your control this turn, this creature gains flying. When a creature you control with the +1/+, okay. What does this say? I can pay 3. I still have 3 for this. Do I do that? I mean, this is a whole lot of damage, and he is tapped out. So now I can get rid of this right now. Right here, right now. Maybe I just see what's up first. Let's see what he does. And it's not game even if he doesn't block. 5, 8, 10, 11, 14, 17 is super close to being game. Can I do that? I lost my... Okay, apparently the colon means that you have to play it at sorcery speed. So we learned something there. That's cool and exciting. We be learning, folks. Kind of sick of learning at this point. It's been 3 weeks. You would think that I've learned. I've graduated from the class. But it do be what it do be. He really be thinking about this. I would be sweating buckets right now if I were him. He is blocking with the 4/4. Okay. I have 3, 6, 8 mana to spend. That's a bit lame. What do I want to die least? That's going to be the deciding factor here. So that will die. So I won't do any shenanigans with that. And this is really sorcery speed. That really sucks. And I should have played this earlier before I tapped out. Damn, son. Well, I'll do this on this. And then kill this. Boom. See ya. Don't want to be ya. He's going to get a lot of damage right to the face. I am tapped out, but I do have blockers for next turn. So let's play a 3/2 or a 3/3. It's a 4/4, so it really doesn't matter. When a creature controlled... let's do this. Let's play this. And I'm probably not going to block. And then I'll play this. It will come into battle, right? Yes, this will have flying. So I'll have 6 damage in the air and I'll have 6 damage in the air. Oh, he has a reacher now. So that's a bit lame. He has 3, and I have many more creatures. Ooh, I love this card. But let's play this card first to make this a flyer. What? Okay, it happens at the time. Creature control leaves the battlefield without dying. Put a +1/+1. Good game. He said good game. Nice guy. I misjudged Travell. He was just playing cards, man. He picked a jump-in pack. He didn't want to play the hand rip, but he had to. He's a good guy. I take back everything I said about him. But I'm still really enjoying Frog, so I'm going to play once more. Once more. Discord! You joined? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Did I get a notification? I did not. It's true, just playing cards. True disdain should be reserved for white live game players. Cosmic Fool hates the white live gamers. That I have known for a while. And my center deck does gain life, but it is not a life gain deck. How do I join it? Doesn't work on YouTube? If you're on YouTube, so if you go to my profile, the Discord is one of the links. It's one of the links. And I believe it's a forever link, so it should work. 2 instants, 2 creatures, 2 insect creatures. So it's a bug's life for me, eh? It's a bug's life for me. Run away together. And that is choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players. Return those creatures. Okay, that's cool. Put a +1/+1 gains reach, trample, indestructible until end of turn. Untap it. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, draw a card from this creature. Okay, I remember that card. It's good in principle and theory. But in practice, I was less than blown away. Less than blown away. But this might be the chance that it's really good. Karurosu. Ohon. Kururosu Ahon, I believe is his name. And he sucks. He's a shite human. I hate him. Let's get rid of this one. I think that's the right choice here. I could have seen Run Away Together, but I have blue lands, and I don't know. It seemed to be the right choice, the one I picked. Biosynthetic Burst. Here Penguin just followed. Thank you so much, Here Penguin. That's very nice of you. Fuck it, I'll just watch it on here. Watch it on here? Where are you at? Let me look. I'm looking at my chat aggregator. Are you on Kick? No, you're not on Kick. Here, Penguin, I see. Edward, got you. I got you. Here, Penguin is a dope name. Thank you for following me on Twitch as well. Also, that, if I get lucky, that actually, oh man, thank you so much. You followed me twice. You are a real one. Let's play this one first. He's playing black and white, which what is that called? Azorius? Orzhov. I think it's called Orzhov, right? Black and white's Orzhov. I don't think I have to be worried about flyers, so this is going to be not impactful once again, but does Ed have ward? He may have ward. I haven't tried targeting him, though, so I don't know yet. And if you target a human, do you have to pay money? Is that how the ward works? Or do I just have to give him the deed to my house? Because that's like the equivalent. I hate this guy. Whenever this creature enters exile to one target creature you control, return to the battlefield under your control. Target creature you control deals damage twice that. Whenever a +1/+1 dies, so let's get rid of this. And creature, instant. These two. Oh, I got hand ripped 3 times while playing Jump In. It's not like I wanted to play Jump In and get away from this bullshit in Standard. Not like that at all, eh? Well, I can warp this in because that's my only play, and I gotta play fast because I gotta get rid of the cards in my hand. So I might as well do this. Warp this for 2. And now he can't hand rip that, you son of a gun. Attack him for 3 while I can. Now it's going to get exiled. Put the +2/+2 on the 3/3, right? It's a 5/5. Absolutely massive. My Sky Stinger. And that is actually a very cool name. It's just a shame it's an insect. And it's dead. And it's dead. So I just can't get happiness with this fucking loser. But I can do this again, can't I? And it will become a 2/2 creature. That's not that cool. That's not that cool, but can I really risk going another turn? I wonder what you guys would do. What you guys would do in this scenario. Would you guys play a 2/2? Or would you guys play a nothing turn? Well, I don't really have the +1/+1 payoff right now. So that's making me want to do it. So I might as well get a creature on the board. I have when you target me, you must sacrifice a food token. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Affinity for okay, I can deal damage to that, but it's a flyer. Let's draw a card first and foremost. Play a little bit slower here. A land is great. Now I can do this. So I'm still not in the position to really do much, but I can play this next turn. I can draw a card next turn. So no attacks. That's a vigilant person, isn't it? So it's kind of annoying. But I can take 3 damage for a while. However, I just see that here Penguin did the whole exclamation point Discord thing in Twitch. I'm not sure if I had to have set something up to make that work here, Penguin. I didn't do anything, so I don't know if it worked. I don't see any change on my browser, so it's probably not working. And I apologize for that. Pass. I'm taking 3 damage. I'm just hoping my shit stays alive. This has flashback? Fuck this guy. This card sucks! Cool. Resolve. Well, there you go. You absolute shite human being. You know, a lot of people think that Japanese people are mild-mannered, very nice people. But this Japanese person sucks the big one. If one or more counters will be put on a creature, spacecraft, or planet, okay, I'm going to play this first. Bounce the Pawn Prophet. Pretty cool name for a pretty cool card. No attacks once again, because I don't want to just sacrifice a thing for no reason. But I suppose I could have done that and then put the 2/2 on the 3/3, so that actually makes sense. That actually makes sense. I should have. I'm attacking with that next turn. I forgot that it transfers it. You need Nightbot. It's cool. I joined manually. Thank you for joining manually. I really appreciate that because obviously that was a faff and I should have been better. And I need to download Nightbot, apparently. I've been meaning to do some upkeeping with my streams for the past couple weeks, but it's been a hectic couple weeks because I'm in the process of selling my house and moving. But those are just stupid excuses. A non-land permanent, and it's unnecessary to say it. It's just that I guess I'm bad at managing my time. Okay, this is a land, right? But it enters tapped. It does. I'm at 5. I'm at 4. View browser. Discard a card. Do I do that? I do have some. It's a hard one. That's a hard one. Okay, I don't think I can afford to lose life. I can afford to lose the card. I don't want to. This one. I don't know. I don't know what the right move there was, but that's the one I went with. So you know you're not getting any rewards for continuing to play Jump unless you're spending 1,000 and choosing new decks. So you get. I do know that here, Penguin/Edward. I just like it. I'm just having a good time. I've been having a blast, actually. Let's hope he blocks that. That's what I'm hoping for, is he blocks that. Less so. I guess I attack with this because it's not really doing much, but I do have a lot of blinking stuff, and I kind of do need the card draw. Let's do it. Oh, he's blocking it. He's a buffoon. He's not blocking it. He's less of a buffoon. Oh, yeah, I hate playing against people with Japanese screen names. Japanese people take games very seriously. That's a good point. And apparently they're fond of the black color hand-ripping bullshit. If you're going to mostly stream this, you should grab the Untapped GG widget. The Untapped GG widget. Is that for Twitch as well, or are we talking about Discord here? It lets people look at the cards by mousing over them? No way! I already know that if I'm going to second against a Japanese player, I'm like 75% to lose. It's for Twitch. Dope! Alright, I took a picture of the chat for both of those. So Untapped GG and what was the other one? Nightbot. Nightbot. So that is going to be on the top of my to-do list for tomorrow. That's actually very exciting. Thank you for that's giving me the kick in the pants to do something about this. Sacrifice the non-land permanent. Boom. Give it to my 3/3. Sunshow Druid. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control and gain 1 life. I shall. Boom. And now it's a flyer, so we can only block with one thing. I'm on he's on a 2-turn clock. It seems like he has hand removal, and that he doesn't have very much creature removal. And his creature removal, I get a pick. I can't remember a time I've hated somebody more than this guy. I really can't. But it's just a game, as they say. It's just a game, right? Well, that's a block. I'm going down to 9, but he's still at 6. There's plenty of cards I could draw, potentially. I'm not really sure. I've only played this deck a couple times, haven't seen it. And of course, I draw a land. Okay. I'm going to take a lot of damage next turn. He doesn't deserve to attack any longer. I hate him. I hate him. I don't condone conceding and not letting the person get his attacking dailies in, but he deserves no respect from me. I try to send up Untapped GG on my friend's stream. I couldn't get it to work for her, so best of luck with that one. Thank you so much. Oh, you want to hate someone? I have an all-counter spell deck. Is now good. How long have I been streaming? I do kind of want to play. Let me play this deck. Add me on MTG. Okay, I'll add you right now. I'll add you right now. Campeon. Edward, you speak Spanish? Because I'm learning Spanish. So if you ever DM me, you can feel free to DM me in Spanish. That would be great practice. If you don't mind. Here, Penguin. Let me play this frog deck a couple more times. I definitely want revenge after losing it. And then, can we play after that? If you're still around. I'm chilling in the Discord call on your server. Thank you. Italian. Hello, they're very close. Butterhugger's back. Man, whenever I see Butterhugger enter the chat, my heart lights up. It's like a Christmas tree over here, Butterhugger. I hope you've been well. I hope you had... Oh, wait. No, Butterhugger doesn't like Friday Night Magic. I was about to say, how is Friday Night Magic? And I believe he protests such things. Yo estudié español por 3 años en escuela. I was in honors. Sweet. I've been studying for approximately 3 or so weeks. However, I knew what you said. I found this guy named Mijelis, and he teaches Spanish so beautifully, so wonderfully. He uses what you already know in English to teach it, and it's called language transfer. If you guys want to look it up. He has Spanish, I believe he has Italian, he has German, Deutsch on there as well, I believe, and Arabic. And or just to give you an example, I was doing Duolingo for a while, and I think I was like level 30 on Duolingo. And I stopped doing Duolingo. I listened to him for a couple weeks. They're about 5 to 15 minute videos, but it's audio. And then I just like picked an arbitrary number ahead. I think I skipped like 30 levels ahead, and I did the test and I passed. So I learned this series is unbelievable at the rate of which you learn. When this creature or another creature you control leaves the battlefield without dying, put a +1/+1. Okay. Let's... Oh, wait, what does it say? Okay. When this creature enters, target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. Whenever that creature deals combat damage this turn, you may exile it. If you do, return... Okay. First thing I want to do... Let's do this first. I have Lee's smart words in my ear right now. Don't draw cards unless you can not make an impactful board state. However, I feel like that was just as good as playing the 2/3. Because I didn't have a follow-up turn to do a bouncing shenanigan type things. You can play the frogs against me. Curious how they will hold up against my meme rabbit deck. Sweet! Alright, you are next. Butterhugger gives me the heart. I give the heart right back, Butterhugger. Friday Night Magic have a lot of good players. Lost quite a bit till I finished my dailies. Jeez! I know Italian and Greek, both from my G... Damn! You're an intelligent feller, that's for sure. Every time that I want to learn a language, I know... I'm not conversational in Japanese. However, if I went to Japan, I definitely could get around. I know a lot of language. However, it's in order to take that leap of conversationalism in Japanese, you need to study it full time. And apparently, I'm a lazy codger. Whenever a creature you control with the +1/+1 counter on it dies. Okay. I think this first. And then I have a blocker. So let's station with my 1/1 again. So that's at 2. End turn. Next turn, I can do this. Then I can play this the following turn. Oh, maybe I should spend a turn and set this up. Because once I have this blinking engine online, I feel like it's going to be very hard for Felicia the kid to come back from this. And eventually, once I do beat her, I'm gonna say bye, Felicia. Because why would you not do that? Mobilize 3 in this economy? How are you gonna pay for the gas? Okay. Do I have 2 things I can do this turn? I could play this, or I could do this. Whenever this creature enters, target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. Whenever that creature deals combat damage this turn, you may exile it. If you do, return to the battlefield under its owner's control. Oh, I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Let's station. Okay, I can't do anything else. Actually, I can do this. Interesting. Well, because of that... Oh, man. Okay. Let's do that. Then I will attack with this guy. And he could double block. And that won't be so bad. But I do want the +1. I do want that to go off. Okay, I attack with it. It will be blinked. I will draw a card. Right? That's how it works. Draw a card. Loving this deck. Absolutely loving this deck. Station it with a 2/2 or a 2/3, I should say. Let's station it with the 1/1. Now I think I have enough to station it with. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I'm still at 19, so I can spend a turn to station it with both of the things. I wouldn't say I'm intelligent. Whenever she got mad, she started talking in Greek or Italian, and I always believed talking it out solves problems, so I started learning Greek and Italian so to understand her when she's angry. That's is not funny, but I can just picture her going off in Greek and Italian, and you're like, you're just going the hyperbolic time chamber, you come back, and I'm like, how dare you call me insert name? And she says, what? You don't know Italian and Greek? My first job was being a waiter at a Thai restaurant. I learned so much Thai that my boss left me alone with her mother all day. Her mother didn't speak English, so I translated all of the orders. No! Keep the blockers because of the ox. Damn. Oh, I see. I could have killed the ox if I double blocked and I wouldn't have to be scared of anything. There I go again. Being bad at combat. Are they paying the ward to deal with that? Okay, so could I have done it? Probably. Probably. They're only attacking with the 0-4, so I might as well block with 1 while he's tapped out, take as little damage as possible, taking 2 damage. So it wasn't that disastrous, but you're right, I could have avoided 2 damage. Definitely a mistake. Don't get me wrong about that. That was definitely a mistake. But the price that I paid was much less than I was expecting after I read your message. Target creature you control deals damage equal to twice its power. I could do that right off the rip. Deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Does it deal damage equal to the power after the +1 +0 has been affected? Put a +1 +1. Oh, man. Well, there's no time like the present to learn, huh? Let's do it. And then kill the... It does. Okay. Endures 2. What does endures mean? Okay, that's fine. It is now a 4... Or he's deciding on whether or not to make a token or a +1 +1. This is actually the perfect game for me because it's forcing me to think through these combat scenarios, and by far this is my worst part of my game. Okay, I'm running out of time. I gotta play this. Uh-oh. I'm running out of time. Do I station? Okay, well, I'm attacking with my vigilance person. Because he'll have to double block. Or he could do this. But it is vigilant. I wonder, is this sorcery speed? Probably. Station only has a sorcery. Yes, it is. Okay, he's double blocking. That's unfortunate. I shouldn't have attacked, but I was under pressure. He's not? He is. He is double blocking. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm using the lack of time there as the excuse. End turn. Perfect. I'm glad that he chose to make a token. However, I do have 4 cards in my hand. He has 3. I mean, she has 3. When this creature attacks, you may pay a white and a generic for if you do it endures. All this enduring stuff is starting to annoy me. Draw a card. Thank you for not destroying me. Okay, with flying. I didn't have to be scared of that. +1 +0 to what? Whenever you attack, target attacking creature gets +1 +0 and gains trample until that turn. So I'm assuming he's going to put that on the first striker? Probably. That's what I would do. Let's hope he doesn't, though. Let's hope he does this. He's only attacking with that? Unbelievable. Keep the blocker. She called me an Irish slur and totally forgetting. She didn't know that I was learning. I called her out on it, and she was shocked. I can imagine her being shocked. And that's a pretty funny visual. Is that the gaming chair that has a leg rest that you can pull out from under the seat? It is, and it sucks. I hate it. One of the first things I'm buying, well, actually, I told my girlfriend this. The first thing I'm buying after we move is a Brongdingnagian desk. Just massive desk, because I hate my desk. It's a cheap piece of crap from Amazon, and I also hate this chair. It is a hunk of freaking junk. Target creature deals damage equal to twice its power. Okay. I have a lot of mana now. I think now's the time to pay for this. Maybe not, though. They're down to 2 cards. While they're tapped out, I feel like I would like to do this. And because the 4/3 is so freaking big, I think I'm going to do it on the 4/3. Because it has, I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe I should have gotten rid of that. God dang. Gains reach until the end of turn. Well, now I can't attack. So I'm going to station this with this. That's 8 now. How can I pay? Oh, this. Wait, how can I pay for this? Oh, I can warp this in. I see. I forgot about that. No attacks. End turn. The only thing that makes me hopeful about the situation is drawing, I don't know, blinking stuff. Found mine on the side of the road. I understand why they got rid of it. Yeah, if I wasn't moving, I probably would have thrown it away by now, because now that I've been spending so much time in the seat streaming for the past few weeks, I hate it. I would hate it. I would lay in my bed to play video games more than I would sit in the chair. Yeah, it's terrible. If someone gave it to me for free, I'd probably say no thanks. And they put the back and the headrest on the chair so far back that if you're sitting it that way they want you to, you got to have like 6 foot long arms to use your mouse and keyboard. As a worker at Amazon, I take offense to your review. I didn't leave a bad review. However, if there's ever a thing to leave a bad review for, it would be this chair. This thing sucks. +1/+3 and has reach. I'm not going to block that, but I am going to block this. Did he pay this? They did. So it has endure 1. Resolve. Okay, resolve. I'm still blocking that, because I'm going to survive unless they have like a buff spell. But did they already do this? The Hunter's Talent? Okay, I need to lock in. Okay, pass. 2, 3. Why would you not do that? Then 1 blocker. That's it. They have a pump spell, but hopefully it's a pump spell that like deals 5 damage to start attacking or blocking creature if his dragon was beheld. This is +3, so I'll go to 6. I'll go to 6. Survive just long enough to kill that. I feel like that's a worthwhile trade. Maybe. Endures 2. Man, this enduring stuff is actually getting my goat right now. I want it back. The 7/6 is huge. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature control, gains reach, trample, and miserable until end turn. Untap it. Okay, well now I have enough mana to do this. Just do this. This is 6/6. I can block. Indestructibly block. I'm at 7, so I'm going to need to. And because it doesn't have trample, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't have trample, so I can block this. Then do that. I'm going to need that up, so I can't station it. Okay. No attackers. Okay, I definitely lost this game. They have 3 cards. I had to make that joke. It's a good joke to make. You've lost 100%, but you never know. They could concede the game. I've had that happen once or twice, and we take those. We definitely take those. When this champion enters, create a 2/2 white soldier creature tokens. When a dragon you control enters, return. All right, that's kind of cool. It's a dragon package. I don't think I ran into that problem before, but they're summoning sick. So I do survive 1 more turn, and I have enough mana to, if I draw that thing that comes with so many +1/+1 counters, it could get interesting. It could get a little bit interesting. Not interesting enough to survive per se, but interesting nonetheless. And the whole point is to practice combat, and this is definitely a good practice. You gain 3 life. Do you think that's necessary? He's thinking about doing stuff. She's thinking about doing stuff. Come on now. I hate it when people are like so far in the lead and they're still taking forever to decide on what they wanted to do. Like, that is so annoying, because the concede button is already looking very appetizing, and they just make it even more appetizing. You don't have enough normal to make it more powerful than their 6/6. Well, my idea is this. I don't know what I could draw, because I haven't gone through all the cards in this deck yet. Maybe I should, actually. That probably should be the first thing I do when playing any new jump-in deck. I could do this. I could station this to 12+. And then once it's 12 plus, this taps for green, a lot of green mana, 2 more green mana to be precise. Then it would be, I could war. Let me think. I'm not sure. Did I win on a technicality? This is crazy. Station it with what creatures? That's a good point. I don't know. That's what I say. That's what I say. I don't know what I could draw. I'm hoping that I draw something that stalls enough while putting the creature on the board. That's what I'm hoping for. You're going to tap them, and then they're going to go into full swing. I know. But again, I don't know what's in this deck. So I do want to see what I draw. Pass. Pass. Resolve. They draw a card, but it's my turn. And I drew... Whenever I need anything besides, it's always... You can always count on me drawing a land. That's for damn sure. Alright, so they just wasted all that time for what reason? To instantaneously play on my turn? Were they purposely being a fucking dick? To stall us? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? So if they continue playing this out and then wait for a timer again, then Felicia the Kid is a piece of crap. Humongous piece of crap. Confirmed. But that's alright. I'm still having a great time with my frogs. And now they have a flyer. So this could be a +5/+0. That's interesting. Resolve. Gains reach and trample. Man, I wish this card was better. But it is what it is. I'll block with this. 1 block. Then do I pay it now? Oh, wait. How does trample work? A creature with trample can deal excess combat damage to the player or planeswalkers it's attacking. But what if I don't die? Does it only deal... Okay, well, I'm going to find out. At least if there's something about this, it's that I'm going to find this out. Why did this become a 3/3? Okay, it still does trample damage. Still does the trample damage. Well, I learned something new. And I drew another land. Alright, the shuffler be fucking me once again. God damn. I got roped for 45 minutes one time. But I have too much pride to concede, and I won that game. See, it's against my nature to concede. It feels bad to concede. And like, I'm playing to practice the game anyways, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. Maybe against the mirror, it feels worth it to concede. But again, it's just not in my nature. It's just not in my nature. But why be miserable when you're playing a game that you're trying to have fun with? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of my thoughts. I don't know. Maybe I should just take my medicine. All right, I'm playing Here Penguin. Do you want to join the Discord call so I can explain stuff? Or are we just playing no verbal? Damn, I've never done this before. But it's the first time for everything. This is freaking exciting. This is exciting. Join voice. Would like to access the microphone. Allow. Bro! What's up? How do I make this louder? Maybe this? No, that's a soundboard. This is sick. Oh, I see. I think I see it. There we go. I think you're louder now. Dope. What is up? All right, you said it's a historic deck?
This is a really memey rabbit deck. It's not a good deck. It's just funny.
There we go. I'm playing... maybe I should have done... Pipplethip just asked me to be friends, so I got a new friend. That's exciting. This deck that I'm playing is a net deck. Because, again, I'm brand new to the game, right? And I didn't want to just waste a bunch of resources on crafting a jank deck. Oh, no. This card, I have So Stranger, he's in the chat right now. He's played this card against me many a time, and well, it doesn't really turn out well for me usually. I've only won against him one time. Not a very good record.
So this deck to make, I think, only costs this. Oh god, I gotta think about it. I think this deck only costs about 16 commons and like 4 or 5 uncommons.
Damn.
It's not a good deck.
But that's great for me, for someone like me, because I have no rares. DJ, you're Fibble. By the way, I literally played against another player.
Catch on.
What'd you say?
You'll very quickly catch on to what this deck is about if you don't kill me too quickly.
Got you. Heir Apparent, I know that card, and I love this card. I would definitely build that deck in real life. Dragon's Approach 2. Ooh, I just told you probably know what I just drew because I said it. I drew a Plains. All right, now I can attack. I can just attack with one thing. There we go. And then play this post-combat. DJ says, by the way, I literally played against another player with the exact same screen name one time. No way. That's crazy. If I play against someone with my screen name, that would be weird. Oh no.
That's a really nice card. Don't mind if I take it.
Yeah, you got a nice card. Oof. Sometimes my boy. The shuffler smiles in your favor, and today, right now is one of the times. Give me that. That's a nice card. Give me that. And then an opponent controls enters, you gain life. Okay, I'm gonna let that resolve because I am that nice.
Let it resolve?
Yeah, not like, I have so many things in my hand that could have countered that. Trust me.
I bet you do.
All right, let's put that on the bottom. Wow, this is insane. I'm literally playing against somebody that I met via streaming, and I'm talking to them while playing. This is an insane world. Take the creature. OMFG, why would you took the enchant? Fabian Burr, thank you so much for being here. Well, the answer to that question is I'm not a very good player. So I hope, Fabian, that you're a very patient fellow. I hope you're a very patient fellow. Let's scry that.
If you would have taken the creature, you would have had to spend your 2 remaining mana to pay the war cost, and you would have been able to get the flying enchantment on the battlefield.
No, I think what Fabian's saying is that I'm giving you a lot of information with this. I think he was responding to my scrying. Because I scryed away something that normally I would definitely take.
I am so sorry.
Oh no, what's happening here? Oh, no way.
So I'll take that one.
Oh, Ward 5 million?
Take that one. And I appreciate you.
God dang. Oh, I'm just gonna have to take this. Alright, that's okay. We come back from these. Oh no, we don't come back from these. But the only good news here is I'm in the air. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the air. So but you do gain a shite ton of life. But now we are scrying a lot. And we're buffing this up a little bit more. Oh man, this is a hard spot to be in. Feel like that's good. It would have saved my behind last turn, but it's not last turn. I'm looking for something specific here. And I did not get it, but it could be. It could be coming. It definitely could be coming. And I will just attack with this, I suppose. Oof. Oh, no, Seam Rip, the creature, it's a no-brainer. Well, you're right. Wait a second, dude. Wait, did I have the mana for it? The reason why...
Well, no, but you wouldn't have your flyer right now.
Yeah, for some reason I thought I couldn't pay the ward. I don't know. I think the reason why I did that in my brain is that I thought I couldn't pay the ward even though I could have. So I was like, this is what happened. This is what mentally happened to me. I was like, oh, look how smart I'm being. I'm targeting the sheltered by ghosts and not having to pay the ward. When in fact, that was not the right thing to do. And holy crap, that's a lot of bunnies. This is a very cool deck. Very cool deck. Okay, now... the good news is you only have one lifelinker at the moment, one card in hand. So in fact, I'm going to do this before...
well, you don't know what that card can be. It could be a board wipe.
It could be. And if you do board wipe me, I will scream. My deck does not do well against board wipes. Let's put it on this, even though it's not attacking, but it's a flyer now. Let's keep making this freaking massive. Come on now. I have the card I want in the deck somewhere. And it's not those. Why is it that whenever I want something, I just get a plains?
Yeah, that's what happened.
I think I have to just keep doing... okay. Okay. No, I'm not excited about that, Scry. I would like to play after this. My deck is very mean, but it's also very slow. Now, when you say mean, DJ, do you mean as like, I'm going to hand rip you? Because if that's the case, I like you right now, DJ, but if you hand rip me a bunch of times, I might not like you no more. Choo-choo's coming at me. Do I trade? Probably not. Okay, I take those.
You want to trade?
I take those. I'm just kidding, DJ. I would like you still. No way he have board wipe into his deck. He tried to go wide. It's so bad to play board wipe here. Okay. Fabian is making me feel more confident about my situation here.
I don't think your friend knows what you're talking about.
You were just bluffing me. Now what do I do here? How do I look at,
like you said last time?
I'm canceling this. I'm canceling this real quick. How do I look at the stack? What did you take from me? You took everything from me.
Use it on the hair.
Use it on the hair? I don't have... in this economy, I don't have that. Exiled by, sheltered by ghosts. So would that enter the board? The seam rip would enter the board again. And then I could... okay. I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. When you gain live...
don't take it. I will just sacrifice it next turn.
I'm zoning you out right now, Edward. I'm sorry. It's very mean of me to do that. But I think Fabian is going to get mad at me for doing this, but I think it's correct here. I think it's correct. Because the seam rip comes into play. And then I can do it again. And I buff this up again. And I'm going to target the sheltered by ghosts here. Boom. And then it becomes bigger. I become stronger. You don't kill me once, and I'll become stronger. And I kill your Johnny's pride mate. And it becomes stronger again. Oh my god, I'm just the best player in the world. That's just the fact of the matter, right? Done. Done. Scrying. Done. Stop scrying. Jesus. Oh my gosh. I have seen my entire deck, but just the top of the deck. Because I actually want it. Oh my god. I'm scrying so much here. I'm going to... yeah, why would I not do that? Why would I not do that? Oh my god. I'm sorry that you're sitting through this. Oh my gosh, I'm scrying again. This is so irritating for me, so it must be for you.
I thought I was fighting your frog. That's why I brought out this weak deck.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm scrying again. I feel so bad.
I got you. No, I got you.
I feel so bad now.
I got you.
Oh man.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Let me catch back up. I have one play set of a hand rip card, but it's also slow because it hand rips on the second turn. It's a saga card. All right, DJ, you're up, my friend. The play: take one shelter, give you seam rip, target the 2/2, pay the ward, give you seam rip, remove. I think I got there with just a different. Fabian, I think I got there with just a different result though. But instead of taking the 2/2, I took the pride mate. I'm happy with what I did. Edward, I don't think is happy with what I did, but isn't that my goal here? All right, I'm leaving that challenge. Now I'm playing people. Mono white. It's a 60 card format, so ready. I am ready. Playing DJ. No, with my play, you got one more 2/2. Oh, I see. So let me read it again. Take one shelter. Give you Seam Rip. Target the 2/2. Pay the ward. Give you Seam. Oh, you're right. God dang, Fabian, your brain is massive and beautiful. Jeez Louise, I should have done that. Why was that not what I did? Am I just that bad at the game? Probably. Probably. And you have a cool mate, Tabletha/DJ. However, this hand is freaking cracked. However, you are playing my arch nemesis black, so I don't have that much hope. But maybe I should. Maybe I should. Okay. I'm scared of removal here. I'm scared of a lot of things. So maybe I just do this on turn 2. But what if I play both of them on this turn? Then next turn I do that. What if I do that?
Go big or go home.
Okay. Biggie says to go big or to go home. He has an instant he can play. That's scary. That is very scary. 16 years of Magic competitive helped me a bit. It seems like it. Because that was, Fabian, that was automatic. Okay. Biggie, hope you don't mind me calling you that, was correct in the statement of going big in that scenario. Because if I did what I thought I was going to do, I would have got my freaking back blown out, and that would have felt bad. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a nope. I'm not letting that happen. So Fabian, you might disagree with me.
If you take that,
yeah,
it resets it.
It does reset it? Okay.
If you take that and he kills your 1/1, he gets to do it again.
That's true. But what if I give myself ward? Do you think that's worth it? Wait a second. Actually, no wait. Biggie, do you mind if I hang up on you?
Years, he probably has a 1-drop problem.
Do you mind if I hang up on you just for this game? Okay. And the reason for it before I hang up is because if I get advice from you, I'm pretty much cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. You're still new. It's a casual game. It's better to learn than to just get your ass kicked.
That's true, but I made a promise to the people way back when. Okay, I think this was better because like he's gonna choose, but like I don't know. You're right. If that does get reset, then I'd be a sad camper. Let's go done. Let's go done there.
I'll just stop talking and watch.
All right, bet. Okay, I know for a fact he's gonna target the Sheltered by Ghost for sure. I saw that coming 17 minutes ago. Search your library for a basic plains card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Golden. Ooh, that's cool. Oof. Big oofs. All right, what does it say? Oh, it's 0/4 wall. Well, that's good. Not gonna lie, that is very good. But what? Things that make you go, In fact, I don't know. I think, man, why is it such a hard decision? I'm going to put this on there because he's tapped out. So now is the time, definitely the time to go big. And I do have, okay, that would make this a 7, 8. Then this would make it a 9. That would make it 12 damage. All right, that's just not doing it. I'm gonna hold the card that's in my hand. Wait a second, that I forgot this buffs it up. So that's 8 on this. Oh, it's too late now. Damn. Would that have made a difference? That's 11, 12, 13. Nope, it's not game. So not doing it is correct. Scrying here is better. I already have that in my hand.
Oh.
So maybe I put that and hope for yeah. Okay, that's better. That's better. It's a creature, so if I do get got here, at least I have a creature for follow-up. And then I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna hold that up. OMG, I leave for a few minutes and Yubei is accepting call-ins. Yubei Radio? Yeah, Butterhugger. Brother, thank you for coming back first of all, Butterhugger. But yeah, this is my first time. I've played against people in the stream before, but now I'm playing with them and talking to them at the same time. It's a big day for It's a big day for the voices, eh? At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent of their choice. If that player can't, they discard a card. They lose 2 life, you draw a card, you gain 2 life, you create 2. That's a lot. Okay, I don't like that. But maybe I can sacrifice this. Or I can sacrifice this. Maybe I should start. Well, he's at 6. Interesting. A defender has hit the field. What do I do? Well, if I choose to get rid... Okay. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose to get rid of this. I think that's the correct choice. I draw a card. He has 1 to tap, and I think that's it. So I think if I play super aggressive here, I win. He doesn't seem like he can do anything. Yoink. 10, 9, good game. Very good game, DJ. Very good game. Done. Attack. Boom. Let's go. Would have taken the other shelters for +4 ward. Oh, that's a interesting. Would have taken the other shelters for +4 ward. That's an interesting thought there. But what I'm scared of, because this is what happens every time I play any sort of black deck. I have ward. I think I'm a smart player, or I have shard mages, and then they do this, like what happened, sacrifice effects. Yeah, you win this for sure, Butterhugger. Remove the enchant and GG's. Oh right, I went to play centered again last night. 1 more. Yeah, I'll play 1 more, DJ. Why not? Why not? Campion wants to play 1 more. I didn't see that, so maybe if hey, do you mind if I play DJ again? I feel like, is that okay? Yeah, I'll play. Because I'm gonna play the mono white aggro deck 1 more time against DJ, and then I'll switch to the jump in deck against your hair deck, which I told you was slow. Okay, that's true. Maybe I shouldn't play against you, DJ, with the mono white aggro deck. Maybe I should play one of the jump in decks. But I feel like if I play one of the jump-in decks, I'm going to get absolutely obliterated. Because are they really decks? I mean, they're decks. But wait, they're 40-card decks. How would that even work? Now I'm thinking about it. Madness.
They're 60, isn't it?
Are they?
Because it's 40 cards plus 20 lands.
Someone said otherwise yesterday, and I was confused. But, that would make more sense. I did literally self-mill myself for a loss yesterday, and it happened very quickly. So that's why I found it very believable that it was 40 cards. Oh, right. I went to play Standard again last night. Butterhugger, you played a Standard with Ian and Raimi? If so, how did that go? What was your record? Did you beat the judge? Beat the judge. Beat the judge. Currently 9-1 at the store with mono white auras. Man, you are holding it down for us, Butterhugger. Let's go. All right, now it gets fun, but he does have this stuff open. So maybe I don't. Maybe I just don't. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna not. However, he did say his deck was slow. Okay, I'm glad I did what I did. Value, destroy target creature or planeswalker with mana value 3 or less. Okay, that's clearly 3 or less, but that allows me to do this while he's tapped out, draw the card, deal a little bit more damage, scry. That feels pretty good. I feel like I'm happy with that, so I'm going to leave it on top. Draw it. Let's go, baby. I forgot about that. And now, post-combat, because that's what good Magic the Gathering players do, playing my second creature. Deck is simply too good. It certainly feels that way as long as I'm not playing against the mirror, and then if that's the case, it feels like the worst deck in the world, and I just have a bad time. But Butterhugger, you probably slap up some Demir, and I'm just a little bit jealous of that fact. Let's do pre-combat creatures and see what their responsive is, if any, because I would like to scry. Oh, I'm scrying 3. That's actually kind of annoying, but I do have double strike, and that will be 6 instead of 4. All right, he removed it. Fair enough. Not fair enough. That makes me sad. Of course, got to rep the best deck of all time. Also, sadly, Ian and Raimi don't play Standard in paper. That is madness. That's mad. Shame on them. But actually, it's Friday, and this is the first time I think I've had the chance to ask you this. How was Popper Monday? Is that worth? I don't really want that to get got. I could do this, but like, maybe I do. This is a much slower game, so DJ is definitely gonna have the chance to show off what his deck do be doing. All right. What's the most aggressive thing I can do here? Probably this, but that would be stupid. So I'm doing this. I'm gonna put it on this, make it a 3/3er. Scry that. Does that really change? I would rather draw something more impactful because 3 is enough. 3 is always enough. Put that on the bottom once again. And also, Butterhugger, this is the first time I'm playing this deck since I took your advice. I added the Slumbering Keep Guard, and I like it much more. And I think this is the correct decision. Because he does be playing these sacrifice effects, destroy target stuff. And now that he has the defender, the ability to do it in the air feels good. Getting rid of that. Draw a planes, of course I did. And what made me do that? This. Okay. Ward 2/2 feels decent. So I'm going to do that because I don't want to sacrifice many more things. It is now in the air. I could seam rip that, but that seems a bit greedy. That does seem a bit greedy. So I'm going to hold off on doing that. I'll auto pay that. Continuing to buff up my Wonder Weave. Attack with both things. Scrying 2 seems better than Scrying 1. Oof. I think I'm going to put that on the bottom. Okay, keeping that on top. That seems good. I will be outside of his range if this survives until another turn. 9-1 with Aura and Standard. What are you playing? It's so bad in best of 3. It's just good best of 1 deck. Nobody play black base control pack? Wait, what? Like, when I play Standard Ranked in best of 1 or best of 3, I literally run into Demir 99.99% of the time. However, now that I'm saying that out loud, you're probably talking to Butterhugger. So now I feel a little foolish. But it do be like that sometimes. Okay, he has 1, 2 up. Let's start it by doing this to see if he responds. Or if he can respond. He can respond. Okay, letting that go through. Do I kind of just risk it for the biscuit? Oh, wait. I don't have to be scared. I got Ward 4. All right, that was silly. That was indeed silly. Target that. Now I have Ward 6. Yeah, Ward 6. That feels pretty damn good. He's getting rid of that one. That's fine. I've done what I set out to do. 5 in the air. 2 turn clock. Oh, love that card. Whenever I see that card, I instantaneously say, oh, love that card. It's much better in best of 3 than best of 1, in my opinion. Not at all. On Mythic, each season Aura is quite bad in best of 3. You cannot deal with plenty of removal after side. Popper Monday was absolutely lovely as always. I'm glad to hear that, Butterhugger. Fabian, I agree, especially in this season. I'm not saying it's an insane deck overall, because it's definitely not. What I will say, though, it's a deck that tends to live or die on its matchups. So having a sideboard is so huge. Speaking of sideboards, Fabian, oh no, but at least I can do this. How can I do this? How can I look at the... I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, I can't. Okay. Which one? How can I tell which? Okay, it's that one that sucked this one up, and this one just sucked up a token. So I'm getting rid of that. Okay, that was almost a disaster. And luckily, I didn't mess up. Good game again, DJ. All attacks. Scry. I hate scrying after like it's a clear win because that just feels like bad manners. Okay, what I was saying, the sideboard was my sideboard for this deck in best of 3 directly came from Butterhugger's brain. He is a fantastic pilot of this mono white aura deck. So it does not surprise me that he went 9-1 today. He is very good at the game. All right, now if Campione would like to play again, I'm all for it. I've been playing decks like this for a while now, and it's definitely my comfort zone. Seems like it.
Yeah.
Can I play? Lee, you can definitely play. What was that?
I forgot that the league ends today. So I just threw together a deck, and I already got up to Diamond in 5 hours.
Damn. All right. That makes me feel better about my win. However, as you said, you picked a deck that was meant to combat my jump-in deck.
Oh, this isn't even meant to get to gold, this Heir Apparent deck.
Really? It's crazy that I had a tough time with it then. Okay. Wait, did you challenge me or did I mess that up? No challenge. Okay.
I can just accept yours.
Okay, I'll challenge you. And I gotta look at my... Where is the jump-in deck? Where is it? Where is it? Join the challenge? Oh, you challenged me. Got you.
Did you actually save it?
What? I did. I did actually. Wait a second. I'm messing this up. 1 second. Leave this challenge. Go back. For some reason, because I created... What am I doing? I created this account way back when, but I didn't ever play it. But they gave me a shite ton of decks. What was it called? It was Manifest Draw, I think. Manifest Draw. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay.
Are you positive you saved it?
I'm as positive as a positive person could possibly be. Oh, no.
Because you probably have to go back to your jump in, click the deck, and click save.
Oh, it's right here. Invalid decks. Because why is it invalid? Okay, well, we're not gonna waste time doing this. I'm just gonna do this. I don't know what this is, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. But we're gonna find out. Fabian wants to know Diamond in 5 hours?
Okay, I'll make
it. What? What did you play? Fabian wants to know. All that said, Fabian, I've been matched.
My mono white enchantment deck.
You were playing mono white enchantments as well?
Mono white enchantments, and then when the matches got too aggro, I switched it to blue white artifact.
All right. I don't know if you guys can hear him in the mic, but he said mono white enchantments for most of it, and then switched when it got a little too aggressive for him. All right. I have a turn 1 play. I think this is a jump-in deck too, because I'm pretty sure I played this yesterday. The point of the deck is to make everybody sacrifice everything.
Okay,
and
I will.
I think he muted himself, maybe?
I will make a promise this game, and I will not break this promise. I promise to not kill you by attacking whatsoever.
That's a little scary, but you better not...
I'm killing you for lifelink, but I will not kill you.
Got you. Okay. Well. That's a cat, isn't it? Okay, no attacks. I don't know if that was right. I've been matching a Simic, Omniscience, Omniscient, Rakdos, Monument, Izzet Lessons, and Jeskai Control. The point of the deck is to make everybody sacrifice everything, and then eventually get all of my enchantments back from the graveyard. It has 4/4 creatures with a card called Dance of the Manse. What a card name that is. Those are the noteworthy ones. Also, Landfall, of course. When field is more aggressive, you switch for blue-white. You know mono-white aura have insanely good MU matchup against aggro, right? Sorry, I had to leave suddenly. I'm back now. Welcome back, Josh. Low-key, it honestly means just as much, if not more, that you come back. Butterhugger did the same thing. Think of me like McDonald's. I'll be here whether you want it or not.
And here comes the fun part.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun. Ghostly Prison. Creatures can't attack unless they can... Oh my god, that's a shite card. Affinity for creatures you control, get +2/+2 until end of turn. Creatures you control... Oh my gosh. Alright, this is an extremely slow deck for what I'm playing against. How your match is going interesting. I don't know if you can hear this, Josh, but I'm talking to Edward right now, who's in the chat as... What's his name? Here Penguin. Here Penguin. And I'm playing against him. I'm in the voice chat of my Discord, which is crazy to me. Just insane. In the cranium. All right. I'm playing my unicorn. So this is definitely the deck I played against yesterday. But now I have to pay 2 to attack. In this economy. This is crazy. That is crazy. All right. Well, I can't attack, nor would I want to in this scenario. I played that and copied it a few times, so I have to pay like 40 mana per creature. Wow, that is some villainous stuff, Josh. Hopefully Here Penguin does not do that to me, but it doesn't seem like he has to because look at this bullshit. I should have played my mono white aggros. Definitely have a better chance against that with that deck. Other cats you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. When this creature enters trade 2, okay, that's cool. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, then cast deal damage equal to its power. Ooh. Ooh, I say. How much mana do I have? I have 3, 5. Okay, not enough to do anything that fun this turn, but I can do this. And you did promise.
Very nice.
You did promise not to win by attacking, so I have nothing to fear, right? 4.
Yes, but if you hit me, I'm gonna hit back. I said I wouldn't kill you. Didn't say I'm a pacifist.
I see. Well, not like I can pay it anyways. I don't even know why I'm taking up my precious my mental bandwidth even thinking about it. It's pretty nasty. This is the first time I've seen this card. And I have to tell you, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. 8/8, 9/9, 10/10. Oh my gosh. Well, no blocks. I'll just take it. What a deck. Is this the same deck as the deck that you just played?
A little bit of modifications.
I see. So there's levels to this shit is what you're telling me. Creatures you control, okay, what does this say?
Yeah.
I guess I'll just keep playing this and just let you do your things. I have literally no chance. I didn't even have a chance from the very beginning. But,
Attack me with one thing. You have 2 land.
I don't like that maniacal laugh I just heard from you.
Either.
I don't like the maniacal laugh.
This is a bad opening.
For you? Are you
Yeah.
saying you had a bad opening hand?
This is what a bad opening hand looks like with this deck.
Well, that's stupid. There should be no option that it's a stronger deck than this. The fact that it gets stronger, I don't like that. And you're a villain. I thought you were a nice guy, but now I know that's not the case. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. That creature deals damage equal to its power target creature. Okay, that's interesting. That's 3, 5. I only have 4, 2. I can do this. +2/+2, 6. It doesn't even kill any of your problems. Unbelievable. Okay, well, I could. Well, shit. Is it for every single one? Yeah, it's for each. There's no way to win.
Yes.
God dang.
Come on, give me a good one.
Good one. You have a 9/9 flyer. Vigilant flyer at that.
No. I'm going to have an indestructible flyer after this.
Damn. It's a pretty cool deck. What format is this? Historic, you said?
Standard.
This is standard.
This is, back when I made it, it was standard.
Oh, I see. So when things rotate out, did they automatically just become historic? Is that how it works?
Yeah, they moved it to historic unless they're like a real shitty card and they get banned permanently except for private games.
Oh, I see.
But there's only a very few that are actually like banned in public play.
I see. So, like, I'm assuming a card like Oroboid will
That
get
Voice
banned.
of the Blessed is now indestructible.
Interesting. Wow, that's
Not
great.
really.
Really? What happens if I just hit all attack? It just tells me it costs 16. God damn. Well, because attacking is fun, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, start paying.
Wait a second. 6 attack, that's 12. I have 2, 4, 5. Okay.
You can attack with 3.
I will attack with that one. And that one. No, not attack with that. Stop doing that. Okay, click that one. So it's 1, 2, 3. I can attack you with 3.
I would have recommended not attacking with that Regal cat because that's what gives your other cats lifelink.
Like it matters. Look at the board state. I'm just attacking for the little hit of dopamine. I could have attacked you with the helpful hunter.
I'll let your Regal live because you need the lifelink, trust me.
Oh, very generous. Very generous. Oh, I forgot. I was thinking that I was attacking so you could just attack me and get the game over with, but you promised not to win that way. So what's your win con other than that?
Why don't you read what I just put down?
Which one did you put down? This one? At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm glad
Why I let the damage slip through, so I'd be at 39. So you have one turn to
one more turn to attack. Very cool.
Yeah, basically one turn to deal with this because once I hit 40 life, my next turn after that, I win the game.
Okay, how much can I attack with? Cost 2. I have 2. I'm gonna attack with 2 things. I will do that then. I'll attack with 2 big cats. Pretty cool. It's pretty nasty. Belladar. Josh says it's pretty nasty, and I agree with him. Belladar. DJ says Philidar. Sovereign. I just made a deck. Can I try it against you? You can, Josh. 100%. Hopefully, it's not like this guy. This guy is not. This is not fair. Ghostly prison. Come on now. No blocks.
I'm playing the raid boss. I'm letting some of your hits go through.
You have my permission to end the
Do
game.
you know there is a card in this game that makes you into a raid boss? It's I believe, 8 attack, 100 health creature. It can only be played in Commander, if I can remember, and it has to attack each player, and the damage the players inflict to it doesn't regenerate in between attack phases. And then if the other 3 players don't manage to kill the 8/100, then you automatically win the game. It's like literally a raid boss.
And it's legal in Commander?
I don't know if it's legal competitive, but I remember my good friend showing me a video on it, and I wanted to buy one that's like $300.
Oh, well, that makes sense. That's a crying shame
Super
because
cool card.
the way you described it sounds pretty freaking cool.
I mean, as long as you're playing amongst friends, you can just, make a copy of it.
That's true. You could have killed your Felidar with your fight spell. Well, DJ. I could have, you're right. However, at this point, I'm just suffering. So I felt like that would just increase the suffering. Prolong it, if you will. And Josh owns... Yeah, are you talking about just adding me on here? I thought we've already done that. Have you not added me? Here, let me type in my... Let me type in my thingamajig. My gamer tag. Ubay 13815. You would think I would have that memorized by now. However, if you're talking about if you want to join the voice chat that we're partaking in that, yes, that is on the Discords. Let's be friends. Accept invite. Exciting. Okay, now I get to see. Is it an animation? Please tell me there's an animation. Okay, I'm just gonna end this turn because I want to see the animation. Come on, give me an animation. Oh, that's lame.
There's no animation.
Come on now. Come on now.
So what if I told you there was 3 other cards in here that do the exact same thing and let me win the game off of health? And there is 2 cards in this deck that make it so I physically cannot lose the game, even if my life points drop to 0.
I'm gonna say that's a janky ass deck, and you should be ashamed of yourself for playing it. That's what I say.
Why don't you go into your editor real quick and look up Platinum Angel?
Oh, I know that card. I actually want that card. You got the Savannah Lions up to 6 power. You could have killed the Philidar at that point. You're right, DJ. 100%. Josh Owens, did you send me a challenge? Or do you want me to challenge you? Wait a second. I think I saw something. Join challenge. Oh, wait a second. Before I play you, I did promise Lee. So if I don't play Lee, I would be a bad human being. So I gotta play Lee first. Okay. Who's on deck? It's I just made a deck. Josh Owens on deck. And I think Josh Owens will be my last game of today's stream. All right, I gotta lock in.
Yeah, whoever wants to fight me, just add me.
There you go. Hey, if you guys want to play while waiting for me or even after I'm done streaming, Biggie, who's in the Discord now, also known as Here Penguin, also known as Ed Ward. He has Ward. You have to give him some food. He's down to play. And with that, I think, do I just hang up? How does it work? Do I just hang up on the call? I think so, right? Ooh, is this...
You want to leave it, yeah?
Oh, I guess. I thought you were going to play a game. Okay, I guess I can just leave it up. Okay, this hand is definitely not as cracked as the times before. Keep 7. Josh Owens says he can wait. Thank you for being patient, Josh.
I had to be a little bit mean to you after you used your overpowered enchantment deck versus my poor rabbits. They needed revenge.
That is true. We are 1-1.
The cavalry.
All right, so this is... Me and Lee have had some very cinematic games. However, I don't think that it's the same deck. So I'm nervous because Lee is a very good player. However, we do have some great games, and I'm very excited at the prospect of this. All right, he's playing slow. He's playing black. So that's very scary to me. I think... What do I want to do here? I think I want to play this and scry with the Slumbering Keep Guard, because I have a feeling if I did something else, it would have fizzled. So I think this was the best of both worlds. And it seems like he is going to target this. He is. Okay, I made the right decision. He's playing the most despicable card I can think of on the top of my head. Recruiting Hex. I absolutely despise that card. However, we survived because I used my logic brain there for a second. Another Godless Shrine. Target opponent exiles a creature. Okay, that's fine. It's not fine. I'm not panicking at the moment, but it is what it is. He's tapped out. I have no fear. Spellbook Vendor is here. Resolve. Okay. Well, if he has a Reckoning Hex and I overcommit, it would feel bad. Oh, actually, no. Wait. I just remembered I have a specific card in my hand that makes me have no fear. Because Shard Mage's Rescue is here. Kaya, Spirit's Justice. Resolve. What the hell does this do? Whenever one or more creatures you control enters, you may push it until it turns for 2. What are they choosing? Crit a 1/1. Okay. Oh, is Flyers 2 in this economy? Come on now. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Double Strike's fantastic. However, it's not going to get through, which sucks. Or maybe it does. I could draw something pretty crap.
Nope, it's flying.
Nope, I thought I could draw something that would get rid of it, but I didn't. I'm not that good at the game, apparently. Well. I will auto-pay. At least I will scry. Give me a chance. Oof. He's going to block it regardless, so... Maybe I target this. Maybe. Scry that. Oh, nope. Actually. Okay, wait a second. Let me think about this. If they play a card that I can Shard Mage against, it would feel good. But if I put all my eggs in that basket and they play a sacrifice effect, that would feel bad. I wouldn't want to have follow-up. So I think I have to keep that. Doesn't feel great. Blocking. Okay, next. Do they have to pay? They do. No, it's a +1 effect. That is crazy. End turn. Whenever I'm in a position like this, I wonder what I wonder. Okay, it's a good thing that I kept the creature. I missed the deck because when Butterhugger was here with Ian, since he plays this deck, he gives me good, very valuable information of like if I went wrong along the way, things of that nature. I'm definitely at this point not overcommitting because like if that happens again, the only good news is he has no hand. So this is my chance to come back. And I just saw that these are animated sleeves, and that's pretty cool. Play the card. Play the card. You know you want to. Exile target creature you control. For each other player, exile up to one target creature that player controls. At least you can only do that once. Hopefully that card in your hand isn't anything, and it is something. God damn it, if it's a Reckoning Hex, I'm going to flip out. Screw you! Oh my god. At least I get math, right? Not like they ever matter. Yeah, I'm not going to draw a creature. God dang it. But he still has no cards. But he does have unlimited creatures. That was a land. I have a chance. I'm on a 20-turn clock at this moment. I'm no longer on a 20-turn clock. I'm on a 10-turn clock. And I'm on a much shorter clock. And of course, I'm never going to draw another creature. Fantastic. This is how my standard ranked ladder really goes. Really, it goes exactly like that. As long as you replace the Get Lost with like 10 more Reckoning Hexes and that one card that destroys non-outlaws, that's pretty much my entire experience. This is more or less what I go through. At least it's not me, Josh. At least it's not me, just me. Because look at that. I'll never fucking draw, like, I could literally probably draw 10 more times. I might draw one creature. God dang it. Oh, well. Well, I'm not the type of fellow to concede. We've already made that plain. I probably should take my medicine here, but especially playing against someone in the chat, I don't want to concede. That would be bad. My deck is historic. Is that okay?
Actually, why I made that blue deck.
Oh, really? Gotcha. Yes, it is okay that you play historic. I played against many different formatted decks with my one standard deck here because that's all your boy got. I don't got the resource. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But you have fun. You have all the answers, so it's not like it freaking matters. Resolve. But I can do this, and that seems cool. Explore. Let's see what I can get. Ooh, a plains. Cool. Let's do it again. Target Optimus Scavenger. At least I have game action, so it's just not that boring.
2 planes is insane.
I don't build in standard. I'm not a big fan of it.
But how I made my
creatures you control get punched.
blue-white artifact deck. Shapeshifters. So shapeshifters are all creature types, meaning they can't be killed by the destroy non-target outlaw.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a good way around it.
Very cool.
I usually build in Brawl and Commander in real life. That makes sense. I feel like when I got into the game of Magic, Josh, I had a feeling that was the case. So that's why all the stuff I bought in real life was Commander precons. However, you know, I built my one Brawl deck, which is a pile of cards. So I did build a Brawl deck, but eventually I would like to as well build a Brawl deck, like a legit Brawl deck. All right, Josh, you are up, and that will be my last game of the evening. Wow, it's 10:40. Streaming earlier is kind of the move. It's kind of the move. Josh owns.
yeah.
Ready up. Let's go, baby. Yeah, and Josh says he's not a fan of standard, and honestly, after the season I had of literally just running against the mirror the entire time, I'm not a big fan of it either. However, that feels like I'm just salty because I hate Demir. And honestly, that's the case. So it is what it is. I am salty because I hate Demir. GG Lee, you beat me fairs and squares. I was a little disappointed not that it wasn't the blue deck that we've had such cinematic games with in the past.
Oh, I've got a cinematic blue deck.
I feel like all your decks are probably very cinematic, but the game with Lee was particularly. No, I know you hate board wipe. Oh, I see.
This blue deck real quick.
I see. All right, this hand is doable. He is playing a historic deck, right? Is that what we said? Yes, it is historic. So that's probably a higher power level. Now I will hit next and turn. Oh, this card again.
How does a blue deck with 7? Yeah, how does a blue deck with 16 counterspells sound?
That sounds like I would rather jump off a cliff. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Spellbook Vendor. You can gain a life there. I'm not sure if that was optimal there, but I think it was because I would rather have more creatures on the board for this. Ooh, I've never. Oh, this is your Ilkor deck. Josh, you've been telling me about this. This is exciting. However, because I know you've mentioned Ilkor so many times to me, and you say it has a very high win rate, I'm going to have to do this. To do otherwise, it doesn't seem like a very smart thing to do. Now, would I rather do this or this? Lee tells me that only draw cards if you can't do anything else. Would I rather do this? Rather scry? I think I would rather scry. I don't know, though. I don't know if that was right or if a most helpful weaver is right.
Yeah, but now you have one floating mana.
Yeah, I thought about that, but maybe that could scare them. Go wide? Lee would have gone wide, too. But
But you're streaming and they can see you have nothing to play.
That's true, but he wouldn't do that to me. I wouldn't feel too bad when people are able to counterpick your deck. Hey, Aspect! Welcome back, Aspect. Hope you had a great day / evening. 0-1. Whenever this creature or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life. Interessante. He has 1 mana. So I could get Requiting Hex right now. But Josh wouldn't do that to me, would he? Alright, you guys say to go wide, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to listen. Now, how wide is wide here? Resolve. Of course, resolve. Stop.
I wouldn't play 2.
You wouldn't play 2?
I wouldn't play 2 of the Weavers because we're going to get the same triggers on the same turn. You want to offset those by 1 so you can get double strike 2 turns in a row.
That's true. Let's go to the combat phase. Let's decline it. Attack 3. See, oof, that's a good card. Okay. 2 blockers. Is he gonna block?
You can put flying on it mid-combat. Of course he is.
Next. When this creature dies, another creature die, or another creature. Okay. I thought he was targeting my spider for a second. That would have been scary. I do like this option. Okay, let's do this. I'm okay with that. He's at 19. I'm at 19. The last message from Lee says go wide, so that's what I did that turn, and I didn't have to do it with. Listen, I also listened to Here Penguin. And I offsetted the helpful weavers, which I don't think I've ever thought really to do that. Maybe I have, just haven't poured that much thought into it or really put it in that. Pombra of Voice. Okay, +1/+1. Let's make the spider seem more enticing than the Spellbook Vendor. Then let's play Optimus Scavenger. Lots of things are happening here. Resolve. They're going to 20. Now I can do this. Okay, Optimus Scavenger is triggering. It seems like if they were going to kill something, it would be this card. So let's maybe buff up the spider one more time. I'm going to spread the love here I'm fully committed to that. I'm going to pay one of the ones. Now I have 2 Spell Vendors at 3/3. And I'm going to offset the Spider's vanilla nature to the 2 Scryers to make them seem all enticing to potential removal spells. That's my thought process there. It looks like he's going to get rid of the Spider. He looked at the Spider. Okay, he is. That's exactly what I wanted, actually. Not really the most impactful card in this situation. So I will put that on the bottom. That one is better if I do get board wiped here. So I'm going to leave that on top. Much worse ones to try into. Regal Garrison. Like I'm at the county fair. They're tapped out. All right, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's put it on one of the Vigilance persons. And then put the counter on it as well. So it's 8 at the moment. Straight up, go flying. Around the kitty cats. Put the putty cats in their place. Oh my god. Sometimes when you got it like that, you got it like that. So let's do it again. And that is game on its own. Oh, I squeezed that one out before his deck really got online. And I will just attack with that. Because I don't see it not winning. But just in case, I'm going to scry as if it doesn't work. Oh, good game. Good game, Josh. Good game, Josh. Now, I believe that was my last game. I don't think I had anyone else on deck. So, with that in mind, and honestly, I'm leaving on a pretty high note.
One more.
I leave on a pretty high note. Well, I got the shittiest hand on earth. That feels bad. I do feel bad about that, Josh. However, hopefully you had a decent enough time. However, I think I must bid y'all adieu. Even though I had a great time, I had my first call-in game. How exciting is that? And yeah, I hope everyone has a great night and a great day tomorrow. And yeah, I appreciate the hell out of everybody here. All right, with that, I'll stop yapping. I'm going to end the stream right now.
Thanks for coming by, everybody.